seconds left in the opening act. And Sass wide open, steps into a three, right side, got it! They've hit 3 3-pointers, a good sign for the Tigerhawks. They lead 10-9. We're down to 7 seconds left. Wickner off a pick, pulls up from the elbow, 15-footer. It is good in the closing seconds of the first half. Inbounds to Ellsburn, and that's how the first half comes to an end. The Bulldogs take the lead into the locker room. Back offensively is Wickner. Nice pass to Kishman. Kishman's right-handed layup, it is up and in. So a 10-0 run to start the half. And the Bulldogs now lead 31-17. Driscoll back to, again, Wickner, who drives left side. Bounce pass, nice feed to Shaw in the lane. Left-handed layup, it is up, it is in. You can't draw it up any better than that. 44-23 the Bulldogs lead. MFL Marmac at the halfway point of conference play. They were tied for first place, and they'll remain tied in first place after they defeat North Fayette Valley tonight for the second time this season. The final score, 46-33. White stops the dribble right side, baseline to Okonis. Baseline takes a deep three, it is no good. Hines gets the rebound, and in midair is able to put it up and in the closing seconds. And that's how we end quarter number one, with the Tigerhawks taking a 15-14 lead. Lightfoot drives in right side, covered to Hackett, top of the key, fires up another three, and that's off the back of the rim. Keel gets the rebound. His shot just off the elbow from the left side. He banks that wickedly long. Rebound by Lightfoot, and it's the third time the charm. Sure enough, it is. Middle of the lane, Lightfoot hits that shot from 10 feet away. Bulldogs lead by 4 at 19-15. Ashleman, right wing with it, baseline to Hines. Hines right side for three, got it! Declan Hines steps out behind the arc and hits a three-pointer. Hines, by the way, his first three-pointer made this season. Riester telling White, I need a pick, but now backs away from it. So Riester takes a shot from the volleyball line for three. Got it! Are you kidding me? Kale Riester, 25 feet plus. It's an 11-point lead for the Tigerhawks, and here's a timeout by MFL Marmac. North Fayette Valley, now the team to beat in the Upper Iowa Conference. They hand the Bulldogs their first conference loss, and North Fayette Valley stays perfect on the season. They defeat MFL Marmac by a final score of 58-45. The best high school basketball all season long is on KCTN FM 100. It's Upper Iowa Conference basketball again tonight on KCTN. North Fayette Valley visits Central. First off, we have the girls' game. Both teams are tied in the conference with a 5-4 league record. These teams are tied for fourth, and both look to get at least a top 4 finish in the league. The Warriors won a hard-fought first matchup by 4 earlier this year. They go for the season sweep. North Fayette Valley looks to even things up. It's game 1 of 2 with NFV and Central. The Chalk Talk for the girls' game next.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk On.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
At Alameda Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help you stay safe, especially during harvest season. If your equipment contacts a power line, back away. When you can't back away, call a radio for help. If you must, jump clear of the equipment. Do not touch the ground and the equipment at the same time. Report power line hazards today. At Alameda Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton REC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The Brim Coffee House in Elkader is a proud sponsor of Central Elkader Sports. The Brim offers specialty coffees, a variety of baked goods and pastries, soups, salads, and sandwiches. Don't forget, we have the Brim apparel in store. Check out our Facebook page to see our weekly specials of soups and salads. The Brim Coffee House is located in downtown historic Elkader at 110 West Bridge Street, and watch for our new location in downtown McGregor.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, and by Clayton County Recycling of Monona. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris. Coach, your team now 6-6, 5-4 in the conference. Dropped the decision to Crestwood last night, 60-52. Tell me about that game.
We played really well offensively, I thought. We moved the ball around. We're getting good looks all night. Attacked the basket. Some drive and kick opportunities for threes. Like I said, shots were falling. Where we didn't get it done was on the defensive end, and particularly on the glass. They were very active, and they just kind of bullied us around in that first half. Too many offensive rebounds, 3, 4, 5 chances. And I told the girls, you give a team that doesn't shoot it real well like us, you give them 3, 4, 5 chances each time down, eventually something's going to fall. The other thing that we did not do well last night was get back in transition defense. Crestwood did a nice job. If we did score, they would get the ball out quick, and they were beating us down the floor with their big girls, and we just didn't do a good job of that early.
All right, now let's get ready for tonight's ball game. Starting lineup for your team tonight.
Same starting lineup as we've had. Kaylin Ellsburn, Hannah Schrader, Maddie Lofsgaard, Lexi McGowan, Peyton McElry.
And some kids off the bench for you there.
That'll bring Alice Sass off the bench, Cassie Tilleris off the bench, and possibly some of those other younger girls that are at the bottom of the roster with us having played last night.
All right, turning attention to Central. Dropped the decision to them very early in the season. What do you know about the Warriors?
Improving, even though they did beat us that first game. Strength is their guard play. The Erickson and Armstrong can shoot it a little bit from three, have to run them off the line. The young Scharf girl, a freshman, is getting better every week out. Royer has improved. They're just very well coached. Coach Wiley hasn't. The stuff that they run offensively, they run it very well. They run that wheel set, which is tough to guard sometimes for us. They're a little undersized, just like us, but they do a nice job defensively too. And their man, they like to double us off our ball screens, and they're a good ball club.
Keys in the ball game for North Fayette Valley. What do you have to do?
We're gonna have to get off to a good start. Last time we played them, we're down 14 at half. We can't afford to have that happen. We've got to be patient with the ball when we have it. We've got to look to attack the basket like we have been lately, looking for those drive and kick opportunities for wide open shots. We're going to have to crash the offensive glass ourselves. We're going to have times where we're bigger than them, so we need to take advantage of that. Defensively, this time around, we need to do a better job of moving our feet. They did a nice job of getting in the lane and creating havoc against us the first time. We have got to talk a little better on defense on that wheel play. We can switch with our guards, and we did not do a good job of that the first time out. We were younger, but now we're seasoned.
Sure.
We also need the turnovers. Again, last night, 20 again. We need to limit those, limit the silly ones. We'll take the aggressive ones, but we just need to go out and play hard. Hopefully we have some legs left from last night because we played hard last night, but I look forward to it.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right, thanks, Dan.
North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris on his Tigerhawk program. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader or call 563-245-2366.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Tigerhawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop, harvest wisely. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. Myers Auto Service in Monona. Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. And by Car Auto Group. Online at karautogroup.com. We continue the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Central Girls Basketball coach Mark Wiley. Coach, your team now 7-6, 5-4 in the conference. Defeated Clayton Ridge on Friday night, 44-37. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, we had a slow start, Dan. Got down 9-1. Had a tough game the night before against Makokota Valley. Very, very good 2A basketball team. But anyway, we rebounded from a 9-1 deficit early in that game. It happened on good ball movement in the second half. We did a really good job of moving the basketball, found ways to get the ball inside to Layla Emerson, as well as hitting some outside shots in that third and fourth quarter. And about a way to win that game on the road.
All right, now let's talk about getting ready for this ball game tonight. Set the starting lineup for us.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit different tonight because of just their school commitments and things for practice last night. So we'll start with Briley Erickson as a point guard. Oakley Armstrong will be a guard along with Katie Royer, and Blair Scharf and Maya Gregerson will actually start for us tonight, another freshman.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
As I mentioned, Layla Emerson will come off the bench for us tonight. We have other people like Peyton Stannard that'll come off the bench for us. We have Natalia Singleton, Ella Frieden, Raylan Koner, as well as Lila Burns that will help us off the bench as well.
All right, turning our attention to North Fayette Valley, defeated them in game number 2 earlier this season. What do you know about the Tigerhawks?
Well, they're an improved team. They've had some pretty impressive wins since we played them the first time. They've beaten Key High. Just some things that I remember from that game. We did a good job moving the ball in transition. We were able to find some easy buckets early in that game. And then, I thought we played really well defensively.
Keys in the ball game tonight for Central.
Well, we have to continue to rebound. We have to limit second chance points. Those are big things. And we want to try to limit our turnovers. That's something that we've struggled with from time to time this year. So if we can take care of the basketball, we obviously have more chances at scoring on your offensive end. And, we limit their points off turnovers is an important thing as well.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right, thank you, Dan.
Yep, Central Girls Basketball Coach Mark Wiley and his Warrior team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People's State Bank. People's State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right, 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People's State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People's State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hofler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Furniture Showcase in Oldwine. Lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. And by Bacon Concrete in Postville. Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. We welcome you to Elkader. And it's Upper Iowa Conference basketball again tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, it is North Fayette Valley and Central. First off, we have the girls' game. It's a matchup of two teams right around 500, trying to stay above that and work their way towards a winning season. And both teams are tied in the conference 5-4. Central won the first matchup, as I'm joined by Coach Hammond.
Well, yeah, we look back to that first matchup. That was a 33-42 ball game up there at North Fayette Valley to start the season early on. And we talked to Coach Chilleris last week. He goes, that's one we really want back. We just didn't play a crisp game. We weren't on top of things, but they come into the game tonight having played last night. So they had to play Crestwood and had a good matchup there. They ended up losing that contest 52-60. So they're coming off a loss from last night, but back in the conference here, looking to get back on a win streak with the conference race in fourth place.
Yeah, and again, this is what these teams want. They want a top four finish. One of these two teams is likely to get that, though Clayton Ridge in the conference not too far behind, as they have a 3-4 conference record. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, offensively, they are led by senior Kaylin Ellsberg. She's having a solid season, a senior season, averaging 13 points, a 4 or 5 assist a ball game, too.
Yeah, and she's really good about going and getting assists, and when they have that size mismatch on the inside, she likes to go post up, so adding another dimension to her game. But right behind her, the second leading scorer is Lexi McGowan, the sophomore, averaging double figures. Hannah Schrader sitting at about 9.7 rebounds as well.
Yeah, McGowan averaging around 11 points a ball game, and she certainly has come on since that first ball game against Central.
Yeah, she didn't play very well there, and she's had a couple of nights where she came out sluggish or got into foul trouble, but when she's on the court and she's dialed in, she is a load. She's somebody you have to identify.
For Clayton Ridge, or for Central rather, victorious over Clayton Ridge. Their last ball game, 44-37, avenging an earlier 1-point loss. They are 7-6, 5-4 in the conference, and this is a team that, well, everybody's contributing. They don't have that one score averaging 13, 14 points a ball game. A bunch of girls averaging right around 7-8 points a ball game. Riley Erickson, Katie Royer, and Blair Scharf all around 7 points a ball game, but Layla Embrenson has continued to emerge for them.
She really has. She's almost in double figures on a nightly basis, getting a lot of good rebounds and, not doing anything out of the ordinary, just being a good post, passing the ball well, setting good screens, and she's gotten a great passes from her teammates and able to put it in the hole.
All right, as far as schedule-wise, both these teams at solid points of their schedule. What I mean is this is the second time these two teams have met. Now, Central will have a tough ball game Thursday night against Springville, but then they're home with West Central, and they actually have Turkey Valley at home. So actually out of the 3 games there, 2 of them are going to be tough contests for this Central team. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, home with Postville, at home with Oldwine, at West Central. I mean, this is a chance for them to really get going.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's what they were looking for. The last time we saw them was with MFL Marmac, and they've turned out to be kind of the front runners in the conference. So North Fayette Valley looking to try to get things reorganized, get back on a win streak, and this is a time that they can do that.
All right. Also tonight, there is a big matchup going on in girls basketball in the conference. It's MFL Marmac and Turkey Valley. We plan on giving you updates on that ball game, trying to follow it as close as we can. They are the 2 teams that are sharing first place in the Upper Iowa Conference. Let's talk about keys in this ball game, and for both these teams, it starts with rebounding starting out.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think if we start with the Tiger Hawks, you got to get the ball inside before that outside is going to open up, and you have to crash those boards, and I think they need to find flow. When they find that offensive flow and, work the ball, get good shots, they're fine. For the Warriors tonight, they have to defend, especially in the post. They're limited on size, so they're going to have to really do a lot of work in there. Find some scoring, and take care of the basketball. They've had a lot of turnovers. It's gotten better, but they're still looking for those consistent guards to take care of the ball for them.
In the last matchup, Central had a 14-point lead at the half, played a great first half, and North Fayette Valley was never able to really make a run at them. So this is the rematch now tonight that North Fayette Valley feels like they're playing better, and Central certainly feels like they're playing better as well. We're ready for the starting lineups for tonight's ball game here with North Fayette Valley and Central. We're getting ready to turn things over at the scorers table there, and it will be see, once again, Aaron Reinhardt, our public address announcer, with the microphone sitting right in front of him. And he's starting that without us tonight. But we've got help at the scorer's table letting us know that we're ready to go. All right, let's see. He's going to turn it on now here. He's giving us he said, just wait a minute here.
And your Central Warriors. Throughout tonight's game, sportsmanship expectations of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union will be followed. It is the clear obligation of contestants, coaches, and spectators to practice the highest principles of sportsmanship and ethics of competition. Now, let's meet our starting lineups. For the Tigerhawks, number 2, Kaylin Ellsburns. And for the Warriors, a junior, number 2, Oakley Armstrong. For the Tigerhawks, number 4, Maddie Lofsgaard. And for the Warriors, a sophomore, number 3, Briley Erickson. For the Tigerhawks, number 12, Peyton McEllery. And for the Warriors, a freshman, number 5, Blair Scharf. For the Tigerhawks, number 13, Lexi McGowan. And for the Warriors, a freshman, number 11, Maya Gregerson. And finally, for the Tigerhawks, number 30, Hannah Schrader. And for the Warriors, a junior, number 20, Katie Royer. Coaching for North Fayette Valley tonight is head coach Jared Tolaris, assisted by Jade Doughton. Coaching for Central tonight, head coach Mark Wiley, assisted by Katie Wiley. Please help me in welcoming our officials this evening, Jared Waddle, Corbin Brungard, and Jeremy Zier.
There you have it, starting lineups, opening action coming up next from Elkader with North Fayette Valley and Central. TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Ready to go here with game 1 of 2. We have a boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight. And in the last matchup, it was North Fayette Valley pulling away from Central throughout that broadcast, and they won by a final score of 75-54. So we look for an entertaining boys game, a Central boys team working their way towards 500.
Yeah, and they really tried to run with North Fayette Valley in that last contest and were hanging with them for a while, but just didn't have a lot of horses or enough bench there to help them out. So curious to see what approach they take tonight. Well, we got the girls' first one.
Yep, and of course the North Fayette Valley boys alone in first place, the last undefeated team left in the Upper Iowa Conference. They've got a 1-game lead over MFL Marmac. Warriors wearing their home white uniforms. They have the red central and the red stripe down the side, white tops and bottoms. For North Fayette Valley, they are wearing their black tops and bottoms, the Carolina blue trim, the Carolina blue Tigerhawks across the front with those same colored numbers. To jump it up is Lofsgaard along with Scharf. The tip is won by North Fayette Valley as Lofsgaard hits it into the backcourt, and McGowan has the basketball in the offensive end. Central will come out here, girl-to-girl defense. North Fayette Valley tries to work it in the lane to Schrader, but the ball deflected out of there. It is a turnover by the North Fayette Valley offense, first trip down the court. Erickson in the offensive end. North Fayette Valley comes out, girl-to-girl defense as well. Scharf, top of the key, trying to back her way to the basket. Kicks it right side. That is Armstrong. Deep three right side. Got it. A step behind the arc on the right side. Warriors strike first.
Yeah, shot with confidence. A little deep for the first three, but knocks it down. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
And baseline. McElroy drives baseline along the left side. Pulls up. Her little 6-foot runner slides off the right side of the rim. It is no good. There's a rebound on the right side with Lomsgaard tied up there with Erickson. Lomsgaard at 5'8" is a tremendous rebounder for North Fayette Valley, averaging around 9 a game.
Yeah, she does a great job being undersized, but plays in that post. 8 rebounds, puts in another 4 points for him, but does a great job of defending in the post.
North Fayette Valley picks up Central, girl-to-girl defense, full court, but the Warriors work it into the offensive end. Left side, they work things around now with Gregerson. Gregerson back right side to Scharf at the top of the key. They run that wheel offense, and Royer has it on the left side. Royer drives in, double team, back to Armstrong in the corner. She drives in, pulls up, little one-handed runner from outside the left side of the lane. Left it short from 8 feet away. Schrader gets the rebound for North Fayette Valley. Back offensively, McElroy, but a good job by Central getting back. Ellsburn, nice pass in the lane to Lofsgaard, spins to the right, banks it up and in. Fake to the left, went to the right, and the Tigerhawks on the board.
Yeah, pretty move there by the sophomore, faking that inside, and then just going the other way.
As Armstrong comes into the offensive end, actually travels with the basketball. So an unforced turnover there by the Warriors, and they will quickly go to their bench as Layla Embrinson, their leading scorer, 5'11" junior, checks in for Gregerson here for the Warriors.
Yeah, she's been doing such a nice job for them coming off the bench tonight, but look for her to get the ball inside, and they're going to try to get her involved in the offense.
Ellsburn across the timeline offensively, brings it right side, and hands it on top to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard just off the top of the key, looks for Schrader, catches it at the right block, bangs her way down low, kisses it off the glass up and in. Much like Lofsgaard, Schrader drops the shoulder to the right, banks it up and in, and the Tigerhawks the early lead. Meanwhile, Embritson gets it ahead of the pack, but lost the dribble off the right side of the lane. Warriors had a transition opportunity, but lost it out of bounds.
That's a good sign for the Tigerhawks. They want to see Schrader involved. She can get frustrated. We've seen a couple times where she kind of gets down on herself. Good to see her involved early, and hopefully that means positive things for her in the post.
So 2 minutes into this game, 4-3, Tigerhawks the early lead. Ellsburn on the right wing, cross-court pass to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard at the free throw line takes a little runner from 6 feet away, actually closer to 8 feet, but banks it well along to the left. Ellsburn steals the rebound away from Royer and scores the left-handed layup. And Lofsgaard, shaking up on that move she made towards the lane, may have rolled an ankle.
Yeah, she never got up after that move. Kind of came down on it funny. Looks like she turned her ankle, and she never got up. So she's still wincing in pain down there. And Coach Tiller is going to go check things out here.
All right, so the steal, they let the play through there, and it's 6-3, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Meanwhile, in North Fayette Valley, we have an injury timeout. Let's take this break. We'll try to get you an update.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Elkader. So the good news is Maddie Lofsgaard walked off there on her own, but a little bit of a limp in the steps as she worked her way towards the bench area. And she will be looked at the end of the bench, but it looked to me like an ankle.
Yeah, it looked like an ankle. I think they're going to get some ice on it, maybe give it a look and see if she can go. But, yeah, she's not putting a lot of weight on it, but she's walking on it.
So in the offensive end, Tigerhawks with a 6-3 lead. Central has it on offense. Royer, top of the key, right side to Scharf. Scharf takes an off step three from the left side. That shot grazes the front of the rim. It is no good. She tried to shoot it after taking a dribble to the left, and the right-handed shot just grazed the rim and goes out of bounds, and it goes back to the Tigerhawks.
I never got her feet totally under her as she tried to step away from the defense and then force that shot.
So back in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. And it is, once again, Ellsburn drives in, right-handed layup. It is up and in. And Ellsburn, who's left-handed there, shows that she can take the ball to the right side in a good start for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, strong move there by Ellsburn just to take it to the rack and finish strong with her offhand.
So offensively, Central back into the offensive end now here. And it is on the left side. Armstrong, entry pass to Embritson, catches it inside the left block, uses the left-handed shot there, banks it up and in. That's what they want to do, and that's what they've continued to do with Embritson lately.
Strength shown by Emerson there to hold on to that ball because there was a lot of defenders finding her.
Schrader back on the left side of the block, but the shot, Annie over, missed the rim, rebound by McElroy, drives in, misses the one-handed runner, and then Cassidy Tilleris, who just came into the ball game, Cassie Tilleris, tied up on the rebound there underneath. She came in for Lovesgard. It stays down here with the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, a couple of point-blank shots there, and Tigerhawks came up empty, but they're going to have to take it out here on the right side of their own basket. And we've got another sub at the bench here.
And that will be number 22, Peyton Standard, a freshman, a 5-foot freshman, checking in for Armstrong, a Central team that is very, very young. They have one senior, and she was an exchange student, Maria Valerio, who, again, left that semester.
Yeah, she left the semester, so they don't have a senior on the floor or on the team right now.
Inbounds to Ellsburn. Ellsburn has it right side. Bounce pass in the lane to Schrader. Bobbled it on the right block, but recovers. Back over to Ellsburn. Right side, open for three. Short. Rebound. The shot there grazed the front of the rim. Rebound deflected out of there. Everybody gets a hand on it. Finally, it bounces to Standard outside the lane for the Warriors. Central back offensively with Erickson. Erickson left side to Embretson. Her baseline, 17-foot jump shots off the back of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound tracked down by Ellsburn off the right. So the Warriors trying to get something going with a quick shot in transition. And here's McElry on the right block. Back over to Ellsburn. We approach the halfway point of quarter number one. Ellsburn in the lane looking backdoor. McElry reverse layup. Too strong there from the left side. Try to flip it up underneath over the shoulder with the right hand. Shot no good, and the Warriors clear the rebound off the right. So back offensively, Erickson. Erickson on the left wing with it. Off a dribble. She's going to take a three left side, and that shot again off the back of the rim. It was long, and McElry clears out the rebound. Both teams doing a good job here, keeping the other team off the offensive glass.
Yeah, one and done for both ends here, and nobody crashing the boards for either team.
McElry wanted to drive left side. She thought about the three, catching it on the left wing, then tried to make a move in, but actually moved the feet before moving the ball, and the turnover gives it there to Central. Substitution, McElry will check out of the ball game, and Alice Sass, a 5'5 junior, makes her first appearance for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, Tigerhawks going to continue in that man-to-man defense there, just girling up here and trying to get after it with Central.
And Central sets up with the two players at the high post area looking to run a cutter through, and Scharf on this set has it right side. North Fayette Valley defends it well. Standard left wing to Erickson, who trying to back her way down, gets a step by her defender, floats it up, and somehow it crawls over the rim. From the left side, Erickson just slid in and gets it to crawl in for an 8-7 lead for North Fayette Valley.
I got that forward spin to get that kiss off the glass.
And here is again driving in Ellsburn, right side to Schrader, launches a 15-footer from the right side, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by McGowan. McGowan drifting to the right, takes a shot, it is no good. Then the rebound knocked away in the far corner on the far sideline there, and it goes out of bounds back to North Fayette Valley. And just when we talked about keeping them off the glass, the Warriors here allow a second opportunity for the Tigerhawks.
Well, they've got Tilleris and Schrader both in there, so look for the Tigerhawks. Try to work that high-low post because they do such a good job with that.
Pass in and out of the hands of Tilleris on the inbounds, but it's tracked down by McGowan, and she'll get them into their offense now. Left side to Ellsburn. Inside 3 minutes left in the quarter. Ellsburn stops the dribble. Bounce pass to Schrader. Knocked away by Embretson, but picked back up by Ellsburn. Ellsburn dribble stops to the left. Wraps it around on top to McGowan. McGowan open. Right side. Fires up the three. It's long off the right side. Ellsburn another rebound. Put back on its waist. Loses it, but it goes into the hands of Schrader. Her putback no good. And the Warriors give up 4 shots at the rim this trip down. And the Tigerhawks come up empty.
Yeah, just not able to get anything to fall.
Embretson in the lane, turnaround shot blocked by Schrader. Took that shot very quick, and good straight-up defense by Schrader.
Yeah, Schrader blocked that with no effort whatsoever, just kind of swatted it away, and good defense by the Tigerhawks.
Sass back in the offensive end, left side to Ellsburn. We approach the 2-minute mark of our first quarter. Ellsburn, wraparound pass to Tilleris on the right block, back over to Ellsburn. Ellsburn, right side, works things on offense now, and has the ball knocked away by Royer. It is, in fact, taken away by Royer. So Ellsburn was looking to drive, and Royer, good defense there. Erickson across the timeline, still 8-7, Tigerhawks in the lead. Erickson off a pick, in the lane to Embretson. Swings it left side to Scharf. Deep left corner, open for three. Shot off the side of the rim, it is short. Erickson, nice box out there as Schrader got the rebound actually, as it was Embretson fouling from behind. And that is our first foul of the ball game.
Yeah, that's our first whistle, and we're going to have a couple more subs. It looks like Lofsgaard's going to come back in, so she must be okay. She's got that ankle taped.
Yeah, walking a little slower than normal, but still pretty good. And also McElry comes back into the ball game, and checking out is Tilleris along with Schrader for North Fayette Valley. Meanwhile, for Central, number 24 into the ball game for them. And I believe that it's Natalia Singleton. Yep. Right side in the offensive end to Sass. Sass near the right corner. There's a reach-in foul committed by Standard. And Singleton listed in the stats as number 30, but actually wears number 24.
Yep. Where's number 24? And it looks like the ball went out of bounds here, so we're going to give the ball back to the Tiger Hawks. They're going to take it out right in front of the central bench.
So just in the offensive end where McGowan will take it out of bounds, and they try to go inbounds, and the ball is kicked by Erickson. It'll go all the way down where it's picked up by a Central boys basketball player on the student section there by the band for Central, and he quickly launches it back. I was hoping he wasn't going to make somebody go,
I hope they weren't going to make him run all the way down there to get that.
Inbounds to Ellsburn, especially North Fayette Valley. You played last night. Ellsburn drives in the lane, takes a shot in traffic, and draws contact. Ellsburn got ahead of their defender in Royer, took it up, and really didn't get a good shot off, but because of the contact, she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
A lot of body contact there, so knocked Ellsburn kind of off of her center, and she's trying to throw it up, but that ball just kind of trickles out of bounds. She's going to have to earn them at the free throw line.
So Ellsburn's free throw, it is good. 9-7, so we've kind of slowed down from a good offensive start for both these teams. Substitution is Royer and Erickson check out. Armstrong and Scharf back in for Central. And the second free throw being eyed by Ellsburn. Ellsburn, the leading scorer for North Fayette Valley, again just short of 13 points a ball game. Second free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound kicks to the right, and it's tracked down by Scharf for Central. So 1 of 2 for North Fayette Valley and a 2-point lead as we get down to near the 1-minute mark of the first quarter. Scharf helps direct traffic on top and looking to go off a pick, but well defended by North Fayette Valley. Standard right side, cut off by Sass, and he hands it on the right wing there to, once again, Armstrong. Armstrong double-teamed in the corner, gets out of it, though, and works it back to Standard. Shot clock is at 10. Embritson trying to bring it in. Left side, drives in. The shot no good, but fouled hard on the drive in. Lofsgaard, and again, still a bit of a limp there. Helped out defensively, but commits the foul, and that will put Embritson to the free throw line for 2, who showed some ball skills.
She did. She took that from the top of the three-point circle there and drove down the lane, and Lofsgaard came over, and I think still a little tender on that ankle, not able to elevate as much, so she kind of swung with the arm, and that's what got her the foul.
This is 2 free throws for Embritson. A free throw there is off the back of the rim. It is no good. She'll get another opportunity. Both these teams haven't been great from the line. North Fayette Valley, 43.3%. Central, 42.3%. And they're getting to the line. That's the good news.
Just got to knock them down.
Second free throw on its way by Embritson. It's no good. She, again, line drive that one short. Rebound pulled down there by Sass for North Fayette Valley. Warriors come up 0 for 2 that trip down. Ellsburn just off the top of the key, goes baseline. That's McElroy wide open, floats it up from just offside the left block. Nice recognition by Ellsburn, and it's 11-7. Tiger Hawks have the lead.
Yeah, nice recognition there by Ellsburn. Saw McElroy wide open. Little 5-foot baseline shot there, knocks it down with confidence.
And here's Scharf, right side in the offensive end to Standard. Standard off a pick on top. That's Armstrong, top of the key, open for 3. Short as it hit the front of the rim, rolled to the back, and then rolled off the front. Ellsburn gets the rebound. So back offensively, it is again North Fayette Valley with Ellsburn. The dribble stopped by Scharf on the right side. They can work for the final shot, and that's what Coach Tilleris is saying right now. But as McGowan drives in, she has the ball stripped out of there by Standard. So the turnover there forced by the Warriors. We're down to 3 seconds to go. Left side, Scharf in the offensive end. Takes the 3 left side, blocked by Ellsburn, and that's how the opening quarter comes to an end. North Fayette Valley, solid start on the road. They lead 11-7. We've played 1. Let's take this time out.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. You're listening to high school basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. We've played 1 quarter. We have an update from the halftime score with Edco and, once again, North Cedar. It is Edco leading 35-10. That ball game is at the half, so a good start for the Vikings, a dominant first half. Meanwhile, 4-point lead for North Fayette Valley. It is Central's basketball as we start here now the second quarter. And for the Warriors, it will be Scharf along with Erickson, Royer. Also out there as well will be Embritson and Gregerson back out there to start the second quarter as they have possession of the basketball. Erickson, top of the key, right side to Embritson. Embretson looking for a cutter through, but nothing doing. Back in the right corner to Scharf. For North Fayette Valley, McElree, McGowan, Schrader, Ellsburn, and also out there Lofsgaard. So back right side, Warriors continue. Top of the key to Gregerson. Shot clock is down to 10. Right side to Royer. Royer drives in, stopped at the free throw line. Left side to Embretson. She drives baseline, pulls up, banks it up and in from the left side using the glass. Nice drive by Embretson. It's a 2-point ball game. North Fayette Valley in the lead.
Yeah, nice take by Embretson. Got past Schrader, put it up nice and soft on the glass.
And it is North Fayette Valley with the basketball. Ellsburn drives right side, but cut off by Royer. Flips it back to McGowan along the right wing. McGowan at the free throw line over to Lofsgaard. Open, left side for three. Grazes the front of the rim. Shot is short. And Royer clears the rebound off the right. What was our shooting in the first quarter?
The Tigerhawks were 5 of 16, 1 of 2 from the line. The Warriors 3 of 11, 0 of 2 from the line.
And now we've got our first foul of the second quarter, a little over a minute in, as Erickson drove in and McGowan makes some contact. So a 2-point ball game. In the last matchup, again, Central had a really strong first half, in particular the second quarter. And they had a 24-10 lead at the half. Lofsgaard checks out, by the way, as Tilleris comes back in for the Tigerhawks. And that was the game right there.
Yeah, absolutely. That second quarter was huge for the Warriors and hung on in the second half and just kind of maintained that lead.
Scharf takes it out of bounds, right side. Problems getting in inbounds, and the pass as she tries to launch it on top is deflected by McElree on the inbounds, and it goes into the hands of, once again, McGowan. So a turnover on the inbounds play as North Fayette Valley fronted that well off the left side of the lane. Ellsburn, top of the key, looking for Schrader, but she's covered. Instead goes back door to McElree, who slides the left side, misses the 8-footer. Rebound by Schrader. Her putback is no good. It was partially blocked. The ball kicks out of the lane once again, and it goes out of bounds near the baseline area on the far right side, and they say, let's keep it down here. And a number of players had an opportunity for it.
That was a great lead pass by Ellsburn there, and McElree just left it a little long, and a good rebound by Schrader. Didn't really get a good look at it, but got the shot up at least, and officials are going to talk something over here. I'm not sure what they're discussing.
Maybe discussing of who had necessarily the possession there, but I think they're going to keep it with North Fayette Valley. They wanted to make sure maybe who touched it last.
Well, I think they're wondering about the shot clock. They want to know if there was a change in possession, and there really wasn't. So,
and the ball never hit the rim.
There's going to be 9 left on the shot clock.
So
here.
Gregerson checks out of the ball game, and they will bring back in Central will, Armstrong. So right side inbounds to McGowan. McGowan drives baseline, pulls up a little one-handed 6-foot shot off the back of the rim, closer to 8 feet away. Missed it left side, and ahead of the pack, they get it to Royer. Royer beats everybody down the court and scores the right-handed layup. Good recognition by Erickson. We're knotted at 11.
Yeah, good recognition that she was out leading the pack, and great finish by Katie Royer there, her first points of the ball game.
And offensively, it is again McGowan. Left side to McElree. Left baseline area. Ellsburn drives, wraparound pass, knocked away by Erickson, but she could not control it. Lost it out of bounds, and it goes off the right side of the basket to the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, nice deflection, tipped ball there, but not able to get the steal. So reset it here on the right side for the Tigerhawks.
And it will be, again, Ellsburn taking it out of bounds, and Problems has to go middle of the lane, gets it to McElree. Left side to Tilleris. Her bank shot from 10 feet away actually used the glass, did not use the glass, and hit it off the side of the rim. Here ahead of the pack is Royer again, but this time overshot on the pass from Erickson, and Central turns it over. Back into the offensive end very quickly is Ellsburn. Ellsburn, right side with the basketball. And on the right wing, Schrader has it on the right block. Backs her way down, turns, but I think she traveled. She did. She moved the feet as she tried to make that post-up move to the right side. And a turnover by North Fayette Valley. How are we looking turnover-wise?
Turnovers not too bad. Tigerhawks are up to 4 turnovers. The Warriors are sitting at 6. So fairly clean the first half so far.
Central averages around 21 turnovers a ball game. North Fayette Valley 19. They're numbers that have been improving as the season has went on. Tigerhawks again pick up Central in the half court, girl to girl. Erickson off a pick. She's going to launch a three-pointer right side off the front of the rim, just off the top of the key. And North Fayette Valley lets the rebound go out of bounds on the near corner, which is tough for our YouTube audience to see. And it goes back to North Fayette Valley nonetheless.
One corner we can't see here at this gym is right down here. So they're going to talk about the clock here. I think they need to reset the shot clock.
Yep, it was at 32, so they'll put it back to 35. So again, the Tigerhawks with possession. Inbounds, they get it to once again, McGowan. McGowan walks it into the offensive end here. 3 minutes into our second quarter. McGowan goes off a pick. Cut off, though, into a double team. Dribbles out of it on the left side. In the lane to Tilleris. Couldn't handle the low pass. And the ball turned over. Here's Erickson ahead of the pack to Royer. Intercepted by Ellsburn. So they were fooled once, but North Fayette Valley has stopped those last 2 attempts. Ellsburn drives in right side offensively, but cut off and brings it back out on top to McElree. McElree at the free throw line, stops in the middle of the lane, loses the ball, but again, there to help him out is once again Ellsburn. Ellsburn needs some help, goes right side to McElry. In the lane, that is Schrader on the right block, backs her way through and traveled with the basketball, trying to back her way down there, but shuffled the feet as she tried to back her way down in a turnover by North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, she gave that head fake, and then as she was doing the head fake, switched her pivot feet, then went to make her move. So had the right idea, give the head fake, go the other way, but you got to keep that pivot foot down.
McGowan checks out of the ball game, and in there is number 3 in Ashton Schultz, a 5'4 senior, makes her first appearance. So we approach the halfway point of quarter number 2, and offensively it is Royer, left side to Scharf. Scharf drives in the lane, takes an 8-foot runner, floats it up and in. Nice drive as she got through the defense in the lane. 13-11 Warriors here with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, just making a little run here in this quarter, trying to get back into it, and actually took the lead here.
And right side, it is again Ellsburn. Ellsburn cross-court pass to McElry. McElry, left wing area, tried to go on top, knocked away by Armstrong, but McElry tracks it down by the UIC logo. McElry in the corner to Schultz. Schultz in the lane to Schrader. Again, double team, tries to reverse it. There's a reach-in foul by Central. It is just the first foul on Central, and North Fayette Valley's only committed 1. What do we have, 3 fouls so far in this game?
3 fouls in the game. We had 1 whistle in the first quarter. That's our second whistle in this quarter, so 3 fouls. Very cleanly played ball game.
Absolutely loving it. Left side, Ellsburn takes it off the left side of the basket for the Tiger Hawks. And has nothing down low, so she's going to go back out on top to Schrader. Ellsburn catches it back on the feed from Schrader. Back right side to Tilleris. Tilleris at the elbow, lost the handle on the basketball, picked up by Erickson. Erickson finally controls it, but that allows North Fayette Valley to get back defensively. Armstrong drives in the lane. Reaching in is Schrader. Knocked it away as Armstrong tried to bring it ahead, and the Warriors turned it right back over. Meanwhile, McElry ahead of the pack on a nice feed from Ellsburn, but misses the shot. The bunny off the right side, and North Fayette Valley comes up empty. Scharf back in the offensive end to Armstrong. Left side, Royer, deep left corner, fires up the 3, aired it out short, and the rebound pulled down there by Schrader off the right side.
Now, both these teams look a little sluggish right now, and Coach Tilleris, he wants to talk this over.
Here's our first time out of the ball game. 13-11 Central in the lead, 3:18 left in the half. Let's take this break.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. So our first time out of the ball game taken by North Fayette Valley. They lead right now, actually trail 13-11, but the bigger story here is they led 11-7 at the end of 1, and they haven't scored here in almost 5 minutes of this second quarter.
Yeah, they haven't scored in this second quarter, and I think Coach Tilleris wants to figure out what we're supposed to be doing offensively. Let's try to get the ball inside. Let's look for a good look, but defensively, don't let them get those runouts. Central's had a couple of opportunities. They haven't capitalized, but it's only a matter of time.
And Central's outscored them 6-0 in the second quarter. So McGowan checked back in during that break. Tiger Hawks with the basketball. McGowan right side to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard, crossover dribble, takes a little leaner outside the lane, banks it strong from about 6 feet away, and the rebound pulled down by Royer. Lofsgaard, a tough shot as she went to the right side. Scharf in the offensive end, wide open, drives in, takes a left-handed layup up and in. Split the defense. This is an 8-0 run by the Warriors. They lead by 4.
And they're excited about this. They're going to continue to be one and done on the defensive end and keep North Fayette Valley off the basket. And here's an errant pass by Ellsburn trying to shoot McGowan, cutting to the hoop, and it just goes out of bounds. It's too high, too hard to handle, and Central gets the turnover back.
So the Warriors with a 4-point lead right now with a strong second quarter. And as we mentioned, this is what happened in the first matchup. Left side, Scharf in the offensive end. Back out on top to, again, Erickson, who drives, crossover dribble, leans in, banks it, circles around, got it to stay down. Tough move. Middle of the lane by Erickson. They lead by 6 right now, and this is a 10-0 run here in the second.
And North Fayette Valley hasn't had an answer so far on the offensive end.
And back offensively, it is again North Fayette Valley and McGowan on the board. Nice drive by McGowan as she put it off the glass, and that is their first points of the second quarter.
A little floater by McGowan and able to get that lid off of the other end of the hoop.
2 minutes left in our second quarter, and the lead is 4 for Central. Erickson, right side, open for a second, but goes left side to, once again, Embrinson, who just checked in during that last timeout as well. Scharf in the corner, on to Embrinson on the left wing. Embrinson off a dribble, trying to back her way down, goes middle of the lane, takes a little leaner off the front of the rim. Embrinson got her hand on the rebound, saves it from underneath the basket back to Erickson. Erickson drives in the shot, blocked by Lofsgaard, and the rebound by Sass, so they challenge down low. Lofsgaard showing that ankle's okay. Meanwhile, Ellsburn stops, pops, 15-footer from just inside the right arc. Shot is short, it is no good, and Central back into the offensive end.
Yeah, just rushed that a little bit, didn't get her feet under her, and is a one and done for the Tigerhawks. Central here want to work some clock, work that offense again, and try to get a good look.
We're inside, 90 seconds left in the second quarter, and Standard traveled with the basketball. Just caught it and never really established a pivot foot, and that's an unforced turnover there. And Coach Wiley kind of showing the feet there as he kind of hopped up a little bit, showing what she did.
And it looks like another substitution. Schrader going to come back in for the Tigerhawks. Schultz is going to go out, and Armstrong back in, and it looks like Erickson's going to check out.
All right, so we're down to 1:15 left in our first half. Central leads 17-13. Ellsburn, right side to Sass. Sass just off the top of the key to Schrader. Double teamed in the right block, swings it left side, but an errant pass, and it's picked up by Scharf. And back in the offensive end is Central. Had a girl in the wing, but missed it there, and it drifted towards the baseline. So inside a minute to go in our second quarter. Armstrong, left side with the basketball off a pick and roll, but the ball intercepted by Ellsburn. They were looking to go to Royer. Ellsburn with the steal. Ellsburn back in the offensive end, but Central, nice job getting back defensively. McGowan, top of the key. Flips it right side to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard in the lane to Schrader. Has position. Double team. Muscles it up there, but it goes underneath the basket there. Hit underneath as Schrader crashes to the floor. She's all right there. You can see by the smile she's okay. And it goes off the left side of the basket, and maybe that wasn't a smile either.
I don't know if that was a smile. I think that was a bit of a grimace. She went down pretty hard, but she gets back up. She seems okay. And we've got a substitute here.
One more reminder.
It looks like Erickson's back into the ballgame. Armstrong going right back out.
All right, by the way, Schrader, the ball was off of Central, so somebody touched it there, and that forced the errant shot. So Ellsburn takes it out of bounds. Shot clock is at 20. Game clock's at 34. McGowan left side for three. Leaves it long. Rebound picked up there by Lofsgaard. Tipped it to herself. Her putback leaves it off the front of the rim as she tried to bank it in. And there's a reach-in foul by North Fayette Valley as Scharf got the rebound. And Lofsgaard, good rebound there, just did not finish.
Yeah, just not able to get that ball to fall. And that foul's going to go against Schrader. That's going to be her first as well. And Cassie Tilleris is going to check back in. It looks like McElree is going to check in. Alice Sass to the bench, and Lofsgaard's going to go to the bench as well.
All right, we have another final score to pass along. This is our first final, actually, of the night. Calamus Wheatland has defeated Starmont 69-32. But they start that at like 4?
Yeah, they have two gyms down there at Cal Wheat, so I assume they staggered them down
Across
there.
The timeline offensively, Scharf probably started the varsity girls about 5:30, huh?
Yep.
Right side, Erickson off a pick. Central will work for one. 10 seconds left in our second quarter. Standard left side. Better jump at the feet, by the way. Back out on top to Royer. 5 seconds to go. Right side to Erickson. Goes off a pick. 17-footer on its way. Airs it out long. It is no good. Ball goes out of bounds with 0.6 seconds to go. So all North Fayette Valley will do here is inbound it. You're not going to be able to throw it with below 0.6 seconds to go here in the half. Inbounds to Ellsburn, and that's how the half comes to an end. And now the clock didn't start. Now it does. There we go. We finally get to the half. North Fayette Valley had an 4-point lead after putting up 11 points in the opening quarter, leading 11-7. They now trail by 4 at the end of 2. 17-13. Central in the lead. When we return, first half stats and more. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them. Then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
At Alameda Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help you stay safe, especially during harvest season. If your equipment contacts a power line, back away. When you can't back away, call a radio for help. If you must, jump clear of the equipment. Do not touch the ground and the equipment at the same time. Report power line hazards today. At Alameda Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton REC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, and by Clayton County Recycling of Monona. At the half, Central used a 10-0 run in the second quarter, and North Fayette Valley only scored a bucket. Suddenly, it's 17-13. Central has the lead at the half. We turn things over to Coach Hallman. Let's go through the first half totals, starting with the Warriors.
Yeah, nobody jumping out at us, but for the Warriors, they're led by three different girls. Layla Emberson with 4 points, Blair Scharf with 4 points, Briley Erickson with 4 points. Right behind them, Oakley Armstrong hit that 3, and Katie Royer with 2 points, so 17 points for the Warriors. They shot 38% in the first half. They were 1 of 8 behind the arc, 7 of 13 from the field otherwise for 54%, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. They're sitting at 10 turnovers. For the Tiger Hawks, they're led by Kaylin Ellsburn. She's got 5 points. And then the rest of them all have 2. Lexi McGowan with 2, Hannah Schrader with 2, Peyton McElry with 2, Maddie Lofsgaard with 2. So 13 points there for the Tiger Hawks. They shot 21%, 0 of 4 behind the arc, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and they're sitting at 9 turnovers.
Yeah, as far as the shooting percentage, obviously for North Fayette Valley, getting some looks at the basket right now, but a very cold second quarter.
Yeah, they were 1 of 12 in that second quarter, and that was that one layup that McGowan hit. Didn't shoot a free throw. They're not getting enough opportunities and enough good looks to knock these down right now.
All right, couple of scores to pass along here. They are just getting done with the JV game with West Central and Clayton Ridge. So they're just starting to the varsity ball game. Nothing like a quad going on tonight, huh?
One gym, that's what you deal with.
Also, we have a girls score we mentioned that Calamus Wheatland defeated Starmont tonight, 69-32. Edco leading North Cedar at the half, 35-10. We'll try to get you updates on Postville South Wind, MFL Marmac, and Turkey Valley as well, along with Clayton Ridge and West Central. A break. When we return, second half action. We'll talk about the boys' game coming up later on tonight. You're listening to high school basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
The Brim Coffee House in Elkader is a proud sponsor of Central Elkader Sports. The Brim offers specialty coffees, a variety of baked goods and pastries, soups, salads, and sandwiches. Don't forget, we have the Brim apparel in store. Check out our Facebook page to see our weekly specials of soups and salads. The Brim Coffee House is located in downtown historic Elkader at 110 West Bridge Street, and watch for our new location in downtown McGregor.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. Myers Auto Service in Monona. Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. And by Car Auto Group. Online at karautogroup.com. Once again at the half, it is 17-13. We have a halftime score from MFL Marmac and Turkey Valley. As expected, a very tight game going on there. And the score is, once again, 17-13 here. They are tied at 17 with MFL Marmac and Turkey Valley at Jackson Junction tonight.
Yeah, it's a good ball game. That's first place on the line up there. Both of them playing with one loss in the conference. So a great ball game going on over in Jacksonville.
All right, by the way, a correction there. It is actually 19-19 at the half is the score. So 19-19 is, once again, MFL Marmac and Turkey Valley at the half. Both those teams are tied for first place in the conference. We've got a boys game coming up a little bit later on. Speaking of first place in the conference, that's North Fayette Valley, and they continue to roll on. Good performance against Crestwood last night. They won 71-54, handled the Warriors earlier this year.
Yeah, and the first time they played them, Central tried to run with them and were successful for about a quarter and a half, and then I think the depth and the experience of North Fayette Valley kind of took over. So we expect the experience of North Fayette Valley to kind of control the tempo. We'll see what Central brings. When they shoot well, they can hang with people, and they have been getting better as the season went on.
And let's see if Central tries to do something different tonight defensively. I mean, and for North Fayette Valley, you're just going to see this. I mean, you're going to have a focus so much on Cale Reister, but man alive, Declan Hines has really come alive for them.
Well, the last two ball games, both of those guys have scored over 20 points each, and when they key on, Cale Reister, he finds Declan Hines in the post. If they go and help out on Declan, kicks it back to Cale, and he hits the shot. So those two have been working really well, combined for 50 points plus in both of the last two games.
All right, so that'll be coming up a little bit later on tonight as the North Fayette Valley boys look to go to 12-0. Meanwhile, second half of this ball game for North Fayette Valley, getting some shots I think that they like, but obviously you got to start putting the ball in the hole.
You do, and you know that ball needs to go inside, but I don't think the shots have to come from the inside. It draws attention to the ball and gets that defense to move, and then those kickouts. But those shooters, McGowan, Ellsburn, they got to be ready to knock those down, and they have to hit a couple of shots to get them back into this.
Tiger Hawks basketball to start the second half. It'll be McGowan, Ellsburn, Schrader, McElry. Also out there as well is Lofsgaard, who's battled through an ankle injury. And certainly moving a little better here as we start the second half. McGowan has it on the right wing. Both teams have played girl-to-girl throughout. That continues. Left side, McElry in the lane to Schrader. Left block, turns, spins, middle of the lane, banks it long. It is no good. Embretson tips the rebound to Armstrong. Warriors allow just a one and done. Armstrong, Scharf, Erickson, Embretson, and Royer out there. That's your 5 for the Warriors. So the second half underway after Central outscoring North Fayette Valley 10-2 in that third quarter. Right side, Scharf with the basketball, looking for a backdoor cut, but there's Lofsgaard hopping up into the passing lane, knocked it away and controlled it. She gets a steal.
And you can see Lofsgaard's not 100%, little tender on that 1 foot, but still playing hard, got a nice steal that time.
And it is McGowan on top, high post area, now to, again, Ellsburn, who drives in, takes an 8-foot bank shot just outside the lane, left-handed, used it from the left side, kisses it off the glass, and the Tiger Hawks back within a bucket.
Nice strong move by Kaylin Ellsburn, the senior there, going up with the left.
And again, offensively, backdoor cut, they get it to Scharf on the left block. She spins middle of the lane, but leaves the shot off the right. It is no good. Then Scharf and Schrader end up tied for the rebound off the right side, so it stays down here with the Warriors.
And I'm not sure if Lofsgaard didn't alter that shot by Scharf. So, again, kind of playing off that 1 foot, but still trying to do everything she can defensively.
Scharf inbounds to Embretson. Embretson at the right elbow. Fakes the pitch, drives in. Shot blocked by Schrader, but Schrader got part of the arm. Embretson, that was a tough shot. Outside the lane off the right block there, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, she was above the block there trying to take that as a layup, and just ran into a good force there by Schrader, but Schrader comes through with the arm, so she's going to get called for that foul. That's going to be her second, and a very cleanly played ball game.
Yeah, this is our first foul of the second half. We never even got close to the bonus in the first or second quarter. Free throw by Embretson. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. But again, Schrader, you just hope she doesn't get number 3 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. They need her on the court just, doing a good job in the post, getting the ball in, kicking out, finding those open shooters.
And the second free throw by Embretson on its way. It is good. Makes 1 of 2. 18-15, Central in the lead. Then a relatively close ball game. North Fayette Valley had a 5-point lead early. Meanwhile, McElry, left wing area to Ellsburn. Ellsburn pump fakes, swings it right side to Lofsgaard. She'll take a 3 off the top of the key, off the front of the rim, then bounces off the side of the rim, and it kicks to the right side where it's picked up by Embretson. So 1 and done again for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, good look, just not able to get a second opportunity.
Armstrong right side to Embretson, guarded by Schrader. Gives her a little room, but Armstrong has it right side. They try to go pick and roll, but the pass overshoots Embretson. Picked up by McGowan. No, McGowan couldn't hang on to it. McGowan tumbles. She's down on the floor underneath the basket. They go left side to Erickson. Her 3 is no good. Rebound batted out of there, and it goes into the hands of Central. McGowan back up there, but it is a right ankle injury, and they're going to stop play right now, well, because of a travel violation. But let's check out McGowan. She has a little bit of a limp in her walk, but stays in the ball game for a moment, but now she will check out as they want to look at that on the sideline. Sass comes in, and again, you couldn't stop play because everything was still happening in the lane area.
And she's got that brace on that right foot, and that looks like the foot that she maybe rolled, so maybe they'll tighten that brace up, maybe tape it quick, but they're going to want her on the court. They're going to need her to shoot the ball.
She has had a great second half of the season here, the second part of the before December on since that point. So Ellsburn, left side to McElry. McElry drops it for a second, but picks it up near the volleyball line, and she'll bring it back over right side on offense. McElry in the corner to Lofsgaard, deep right corner. Sass in the lane to Schrader. Right block, spins, uses the glass, but left it short off the side of the rim. Embretson got the rebound. Good-looking move, though.
Yeah, nice strong move. Didn't put it on the ground. Went up strong with the right hand, not able to finish.
In the lane, Royer drives in, stumbles, but she was pushed. They thought they were maybe looking for a travel. North Fayette Valley was, but Royer was nudged, and that is the second foul on NFV here in the second half. Warriors will take it off the left side. Ellsburn the foul.
Yeah, Royer kind of lost her balance, but I think there was a little bit of bump there that helped that along.
Scharf tried to go on top to once again Embretson, but the pass overshot. Embretson, however, able to track it down near center court circle. So the Warriors reset on offense. Erickson drives in, kicks it right side. Royer, right wing, open for 3. Got it from the right wing. 21-15. This is the biggest lead of the night for Central at 6.
Yeah, that was a big shot there by
Hey,
Royer.
Justin Burnell here from Burnell Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local
Back
athletes.
on the offensive end as we accidentally started a spot there. Sass brings it back over to Lofsgaard. 3 minutes into our third quarter. 21-15. Lofsgaard right side takes a tough shot in traffic, banks it well long. Schrader got the rebound, but stripped on the way up by Royer. Couldn't get it off the ground, and here is Central. Back ahead of the pack is Embretson. She drives in, right-handed layup, it's up and in. And the Warriors lead by 8, and here's a timeout by North Fayette Valley. 4:40 left in the third. 23-15, Central in the lead. You're listening to high school basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa.
Hey, Justin Burnell here from Burnell Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard, and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Burnell Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
Back to action here, as it was actually a 30-second timeout, but you haven't missed anything. McGowan back in the ball game and hands it on top to Sass. McGowan checking in during that break. Again, a quick spurt for Central, 6-0. Sass, open left side, fires up the three, got it! Tiger Hawks needing that, and they're back within 5 as we approach the halfway point of the third.
And that might be the spark they needed to get things going, but Alice Sass shot it with confidence from the wing, knocks it down, nothing but net.
And here's the Warriors back offensively. Edco, by the way, has won over Calamus Wheatland tonight, 60-30. Actually, they beat North Cedar, 60-30. So Embretson in the offensive end to Royer. Royer on the left wing brings it back out on top to Embretson. Embretson at the left elbow, covered on top to Erickson. Erickson kicks it left side to Embretson, taking the 3 left side short off the left side of the rim, but it kicks to the right and tracked down by Erickson along the baseline. Erickson back over to Standard, who also just checked in during that timeout. Right side, they work it offensively with Royer. Both teams have been running their offense well. Royer drives in, stepped by Lofsgaard, but Lofsgaard recovers as Royer went up for the layup. Lofsgaard knocked it out of bounds with a block. That's her third block of the game, and the Warriors will take it off the left side.
And nice block there by Lofsgaard, just reaching over the top there, tipping that out of bounds. Central's going to take it on the left side.
And it will be taking it out of bounds there. Scharf and Embretson rolls to the basket, catches it off the right block, and now goes back out on top to Erickson for 3. No good. Rebound kicks to the left. It's picked up by North Fayette Valley and Sass. So back in the offensive end, they will work it right side with Sass. Sass back to McGowan. McGowan left side to Ellsburn. Ellsburn directing traffic there as Cassie Tilleris also checked in during that break. Meanwhile, driving in is Ellsburn gets some contact, tries to launch it from 12 feet away, but no call, and the shot ends up way short and goes into the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, Ellsburn pressing just a little bit there, forcing that shot.
Scharf back out on top to Erickson. 3-minute mark of our third quarter. And it is Erickson going off a pick left side and a little blocking call, and that's committed by McGowan. That is the third foul now on North Fayette Valley. Central has not committed a foul. Meanwhile, we've got Armstrong at the scorer's table ready to check in for Central. Erickson will check out. McElry and Schrader check back into the game for North Fayette Valley. And checking out will be Tilleris, and also Lofsgaard checks out as well for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah,
Second foul on McGowan.
Yeah, Tiger Hawks a little banged up, so not moving as quick on defense there, reaching with the hands instead of getting the feet where they need to be.
Left side, it will be Scharf taking it out of bounds. In the corner, far side to Armstrong, back in the corner to Scharf. Scharf cut off on the baseline by McElry, back over to Armstrong, pick and roll. Scharf gets it off the right block, spins, middle of the lane, banks it up and in off the glass from about 6 feet away. Nice athletic move by Scharf. They go back up by 7.
6 feet off balance, one-handed, but able to get the glass and get it to fall.
And Ellsburn back over to McGowan. McGowan just inside center court circle, looking to set things up here on offense. They have Ellsburn going to go through the post once in a while, and they have no problem getting her the ball in the lane. She can create or score. Sass in a reach-in foul committed by Standard right in front of the official. That's the first whistle against the Warriors here in the third.
Yeah, we talked about it in the first half. A very cleanly played game, but a little more pressure here being put on and a little more hands, a little more grabbing, a little more body.
A second foul, by the way, committed by Standard. Meanwhile, Erickson back into the game. Scharf checks out for Central. Both these teams substituting freely. Ellsburn on the inbounds. And guarded again by Royer. Right side to McElry. In the lane to McGowan. On the right block, spins middle of the lane. Tried to feed Schrader, who was cutting to the basket, but the pass thrown a bit behind. It's knocked away and picked up by the Warriors. And they turn it over. Meanwhile, ahead of the pack is Embretson, who drives in on a nice feed from Erickson, but the layup rolls off the front of the rim. No good. Back in the offensive end is, again, Ellsburn. Ellsburn drives baseline, cut off on the left side. Back over to McElry. McElry open left side for three. Got it from the right wing. 25-21. Tigerhawks last two baskets coming from the three-point line.
Yeah, Sass with a three and McElry with a three. So a couple back-to-back good scores there to extend this lead once again.
90 seconds left in the third. Armstrong pick and roll to Embretson. Her shot no good, altered by Schrader. Embretson ends up on the floor. Schrader gets the hands on the rebound there, and Schrader ends up on the floor. And it is a jump ball, and that time Schrader is smiling after sliding to the floor. And the ball goes to North Fayette Valley on the alternate possession rule.
I think both of them were smiling on that, so that's good. Come out of there with some good feelings.
And substitution, Singleton back in for Central. Embretson checks out with 90 seconds exactly left in our third quarter. Neither team has full court press the other here. They're just playing good half-court defense right now.
Yeah, pressure half-court defense and rebounding well tonight.
Ellsburn, McElry in the lane, tried to go to McGowan, but interrupting the lane area was Armstrong, who caused problems in the passing lane, and the ball turned over, picked up by Central. Erickson back in the offensive end, left side to Royer. Royer, top of the key to Armstrong. Armstrong, right side, picked up by McElry. And Armstrong will bring it towards the right corner. On top to Erickson, who drives in, kicks it left side, that's Standard, but quickly closed down by Sass on the left wing. Back over to Royer, who drives baseline. Nice feed. Singleton wide open, banks it up and in. Nice recognition by Royer, and the Warriors here go up by 6.
Yeah, good high there just to see Singleton wide open underneath, and Singleton banks it in nice and clean.
Ellsburn across the timeline offensively, and looking to go off a pick, but again, Royer fights through it. Ellsburn has a lane to the basket, stops from the left block, banks it short, had the right idea just outside the left block area, but banked it short. Backboard there and grazed the rim. So Erickson back offensively to Armstrong. Warriors can technically work for one here. Shot clock's on, but the game clock is actually 1 second below. So shot clock should be off here.
Yeah, shot clock probably should be off, and they can work for one.
And that's exactly what Central will do. They led by 4 at the half. It is 6 right now. They'll try to add on to it. Erickson, top of the key, 10 seconds to go. Ellsburn quickly closes her down. Erickson brings it back on the right side. Erickson with 3 seconds to go, goes off a pick, takes a 25-footer right side. It's off the back of the rim, and that's how the third quarter comes to an end. Warriors lead by 6 as we go to the fourth. Been a close one. 27-21 is the score of our game. Central in the lead as we go to the fourth.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Furniture Showcase in Allwine. Lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. And by Bacon Concrete in Postville. So we've played 3 quarters. Central outscoring North Fayette Valley 10-8 in the third quarter, so 27-21 is the score. Central leading North Fayette Valley right now, and what was our shooting in the third quarter?
For Central, they were 4 of 12, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. For the Tiger Hawks, they were 3 of 9. They did not shoot a free throw. They did hit a couple of threes. As far as turnovers, we're tied at 12 right now, so both teams very similar there. The difference right now, we're talking three-pointers and getting shots. Knocking out shots.
And again, North Fayette Valley put up 11 points in the first quarter, led 11-7. They have only scored 2 the last 2 quarters combined. So we start the fourth quarter. It is Central's basketball. Erickson, Scharf, Embretson, Standard out there, and Armstrong. That's how they close the third quarter. Scharf gets it on the right block, spins middle of the lane. Good defense by Schrader, forces the pass to Armstrong. Back right side to Scharf, who drives in the lane, swoops up in, and a foul on the way up as she tried to slide between two defenders, and that foul is on Schrader. That is her third. Schrader, along with McElray, they call the foul on the floor, by the way.
Yeah, I think they're gonna call us on the floor, and I think Coach Wiley's like, I think she's trying to shoot that. Couldn't get her arm through.
All right, Ellsburn, McElray, Schrader, and also out there is Sass and McGowan. Meanwhile, Coach Wiley wants a timeout. 7:41 left in our fourth quarter. 27-21 is our score. Central in the lead. Let's take this break.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
27-21 is our score. It is Central leading North Fayette Valley. That is the Warriors' first timeout they've used in this game. North Fayette Valley's only used 2, so these teams are in great shape down the stretch.
Yeah, and they may need them. If this thing gets close and they need a timeout or they need a possession, they've got them right now.
All right, so Central takes the ball off the right side of the basket. Middle lane to Embritson. Takes the jump shot from the free throw line, banks it long. She was just off the right. Missed the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Sass. Back into the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. Sass to Ellsburn, and works it back to McGowan. So McGowan, left side in the offensive end to, once again, McElray. McElray looking in the lane to Schrader. Left block covered, bounces it down in a lot of traffic to Ellsburn. She's quickly tied up there. Double check the shooting in that third quarter once again.
Yeah, for the Tiger Hawks, they were 3 of 9, did not shoot a free throw. For the Warriors, they were 4 of 12, 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, Armstrong checks out. Royer comes back in for the Warriors, and Ellsburn takes it out of bounds on top to McGowan. McGowan tracks it down near the volleyball line. Right side to McElray. McElray brings it along the baseline, but has to step back to Ellsburn at the high post. She drives in left side. The layup, it is up and in. Strong move to the left. Got a step by Embritson, and it's a 4-point lead for Central at the 7-minute mark.
And North Fayette Valley's going to need moves like that. Aggressive moves, attack the basket, crash the boards.
Left side, Royer trying to back her way in the lane. Covered on top to Erickson. Erickson has to back it away. Again, both teams have done a really good job running their offense tonight. Erickson gets a step by McElray, leans in, the shot blocked by McElray. Use that length, block the shot, and back into the offensive end comes North Fayette Valley. Left side, McGowan. McGowan looking backdoor, nothing doing. In the lane, looks for Schrader on the right block, backs her way down, covered, and spins. Instead, drop steps to the right and banks it up and in. Tough move, 6.5 to go. It's suddenly a 2-point ball game.
Hannah Schrader had to work pretty hard for that, and here she is getting the steal on the tipped ball on the other end, so a big stop for the Tiger Hawks.
Back in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley, chance to tie, maybe take the lead. McGowan, high post area to Ellsburn. Ellsburn at the left elbow. Drives, covered, swings it right side to McGowan. McGowan, deep 3, right side, got it from a step behind the arc. And just like that, it's a 7-0 run for North Fayette Valley. They retake the lead at 28-27.
Yeah, and we expected this, be a competitive game, and here we are, a 1-point ball game in the fourth quarter, so both these teams still securely in the ball game
and
right
North
now.
Fayette Valley certainly heating up in this fourth quarter. Erickson in the offensive end, right side to Scharf. Scharf back out on top to Stannard. Stannard left side to Erickson, drives baseline, gets a step by McGowan, but drives in across the entire baseline, back over to Scharf, right side for 3, got it! Stepping up and hitting the 3 on the right side there is Scharf, and it's 30-28. Central answers.
A big answer by the freshman Blair Scharf to get Central the lead back.
High post area, it is again, driving in is going to be Ellsburn, and Ellsburn caught it at the left elbow, lowered and drove in, and a reach-in foul committed by Royer. And Ellsburn to the free throw line for 2, and a chance to tie it.
And you can see Coach Wiley pointing, she's left-handed, she's going to go that way, make her go back to the lane, make her go back where the defense is, but Ellsburn recognizing the spacing there and able to take it to the rim.
Free throw by Ellsburn, popped in and out, it is no good. The best she can do is pull him back within 1. Third foul on Royer, by the way, but again, nobody in serious foul trouble. Stannard checks out, Armstrong comes back in for the Warriors. We'll get you a score from Southwind Postville in just a bit. Meanwhile, second free throw by Ellsburn. It's off the mark, but the rebound, McElray off the left side for the Tiger Hawks, and they save possession. Ellsburn now has it on the left wing, and Ellsburn looking baseline to McElray, who drives in, loses it, gets to the right side of the basket, swings it over to McGowan. McGowan right side for 3. That's short. Schrader tries to save it out of bounds, but it stepped along the baseline, and the ball goes back there to Central with a 2-point lead. Southwind leads Postville at the half, 25-5. And Postville played Nashua Plainfield last night, so a quick turnaround for them too.
Yeah, some of these Upper Iowa Conference teams playing back-to-back nights here, so kind of interesting. And I don't know what we've got here, but they're going to talk about the shot clock again?
Only 2 seconds it went off, and maybe they started a little bit early.
Or maybe a little late. Yeah. I'm not sure what they did, but they took 1 more second off.
All right, so yeah, we want to be picture perfect. Every second matters. Inbounds to Royer. Inside 5 minutes left in the fourth. Again, the Warriors lead by 2 with possession. Erickson, crossover dribble, kicks it on over to Royer, top of the key to Embritson. Embritson wants to drive and works into a double team, spins, fires a 6-foot shot, about 4-foot distance. Left it short, found herself free, but the ball goes back to North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, the double team came high, and she kind of stepped her way out of it, found herself with a little opening, and just kind of floated up there, but not strong enough, didn't elevate with the legs.
At the end of the third quarter, Turkey Valley leads MFL Marmac 30-28 at the end of 3. Meanwhile, Sass tries to go in the lane to Schrader. It's a low pass, too low to handle, and the Tiger Hawks turn it over. Central back running the court is Royer. Nice feed there from Erickson, but they missed the shot. Scharf saves the rebound, and as she tries to throw it on top, it'll go into the backcourt, and that's going to be over and back on Central. That was a great dime by Erickson.
That was, and just not able to capitalize on that. Central trying to extend that lead and just haven't been able to overcome that yet.
Lofsgaard back into the ball game for, again, the Tiger Hawks, and checking out is Sass. And it will be McGowan taking it out of bounds on that far sideline into Lofsgaard near center court. So Lofsgaard setting up shop as we approach the halfway point of our fourth quarter. And the Tiger Hawks trail by 2. Lofsgaard drives in the lane, gets a step by Scharf, lays it up and in. Strong drive off the right side there by, once again, Lofsgaard. We're knotted at 30.
Yeah, the sophomore's ankle looking a little stronger. She looks a little more solid on there. Great drive and finish for her.
And left side, it is again Scharf. North Fayette Valley really dropping, looking at the Central Cutters. Left side, Embritson, deep 3 from the left corner. It's off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. McElroy gets the rebound off the right side. Tiger Hawks have a chance to take the lead. Meanwhile, offensively, left side, it is Ellsburn. Stops the dribble, goes in the lane to Schrader, who spins middle of the lane, line drives the shot, gets her own rebound, put back up and in, banks it facing 5 feet in front of the basket, and the Tiger Hawks retake the lead at 32-30. And Scharf has it knocked away in the offensive end. Yeah. By the way, Embritson's 3-point shot, that's her second 3-pointer taken this season. She was 1 for 1 before that shot.
1 for 1. Well, you never know. You might get that feeling. Hey, this is a chance to hit that big shot.
And backcourt area, Central works it inbounds to Erickson. So the Warriors down by 2, started the quarter with a 6-point lead. Erickson cut off on the right side, on top to Scharf. Scharf left side to Armstrong. Armstrong near the left wing area, but by the UIC logo, drives in the lane, right side to Scharf. She's open, right side, fires up a 3, and that one is short. Schrader and Embritson both come down with the rebound off the left side of the basket, and the alternate possession rule will keep it down here with Central.
Yeah, Central's going to take it out under their own hoop here, and a good-looking shot there by Scharf, and both players there able to get a hand on the ball. It's going to be a jump.
Left side, Scharf takes it out of bounds for the Warriors. Inbounds to Embritson. Embritson on the left wing, back out on top to Erickson. Inside 3 minutes left in the fourth. Baseline to Embritson. Embritson thought about the 17-footer from that baseline, but did not take it. Armstrong swings it right side back to Scharf. Scharf behind the right wing area now. They work with Embritson. She's behind the left wing. Backdoor cut. Erickson gets a step through layup, and it's altered by Lofsgaard. Leaves it short, and Lofsgaard gets the rebound. Great help defense there. Meanwhile, Lofsgaard drives offensively, but a good job by Central getting back. They'll bring it back out on top.
And North Fayette Valley able, pull it back out, run some offense, maybe get a good look.
And Lofsgaard tried to go in the lane to Ellsburn, intercepted by Royer. Royer drives in, the shot blocked by Lofsgaard. Trying to lay up from the right. Lofsgaard, after the turnover, makes up for it there with the block out of bounds. And now it is North Fayette Valley taking a timeout. 2:24 to go. They lead 32-30. Let's take this break.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner and Dr. Daphne Hofler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student-athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
So again, our score, it is 32-30. It is a 2-point lead, again, for North Fayette Valley, and it is Central's basketball up the right side of the basket.
Yeah, they're. I'm sure Coach Mark Wiley drew up something here, some kind of play, try to get a score off of this, and look for them. If they can't go inside, look for one of those guards on the outside coming around off of a screen, try to get an open look.
Erickson takes it out of bounds off the right side underneath the basket. So along the baseline, Erickson has to go on top. The pass intercepted by McElry. McElry tries to lead the fast break. Crossover dribble goes in right side. The shot, it is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And suddenly for North Fayette Valley, a chance to go up by 5.
Yeah, that was a big steal by McElry. The freshman takes it to the other end, crosses over, gets a nice finish, and had the contact, so able to make the basket and get the free throw.
And this again, both these teams we mentioned have struggled from the free throw line this year, and that figures to play huge in this fourth quarter. Free throw, it's off the back of the rim, no good. Schrader gets the rebound and then fouled by Scharf, tumbles to the court after taking a tough off-balance shot after getting the offensive rebound. Schrader to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, Schrader got a great offensive rebound there and knew I got to go up with it. She didn't want to put it on the ground. She didn't want to kick it out and force that shot, but a lot of contact as she went up, so she's going to get rewarded with some free throws.
And Schrader's free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. We mentioned this earlier that Central as a team from the free throw line, 42.3%. North Fayette Valley, 43.3%. And the second free throw eyed by Schrader on its way, circled in and out. It is no good. But Ellsburn the offensive rebound. And the Tiger Hawks again keep possession.
The Tiger Hawks are 1 of 7 tonight from the free throw line. So they're not doing anything to help themselves there.
And McGowan right side to McElry. It's trying to spread the court a bit. High post area to Schrader. Hands it back to Ellsburn at the top of the key. Ellsburn left side to McGowan. 2-minute mark of our fourth quarter. And McElry has it on top. Still a 4-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn back over to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard, 8 seconds to go back to Ellsburn. Drives, cut off at the free throw line, takes a tough shot, off balance, off the back of the rim, rolls off the front. It is no good. Shot clock was winding down. Back in the offensive end is Central now. Erickson to Scharf. Scharf goes right side to Armstrong. The Warriors suddenly needing to score. They've only scored 3 points here in the first 6.5 minutes of the fourth. Royer trying to back her way down, left side to Scharf. Scharf covered, back over to Erickson. Erickson takes a deep 3 left side, circled in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lofsgaard. That was about a 21, 22-foot shot. Back in the offensive end is North Fayette Valley with a 4-point lead and 1:15 left in the fourth.
And you can see both teams making a conscious effort of getting back on defense, not allowing any of those runouts on either end.
All right, Erickson commits a reach-in foul. Now that'll be the 4th foul on Central. And the next one puts North Fayette Valley into the bonus. Tiger Hawks have only committed 1, but they're okay right now. They've got a 4-point lead.
Well, if you talk about shooting free throws, they haven't shot them well tonight, so put them at the free throw line. Maybe take your chances there.
Inbounds to Ellsburn, and if you're North Fayette Valley, work some clock here with a 4-point lead. Ellsburn right side to McElry. McElry back door to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard guarded by Scharf, and she'll bring it back left side. And trying to go to Erickson in the lane. Schrader rather. It's deflected out of there, picked up by McGowan, and McGowan fouled there by Erickson. So that will put North Fayette Valley to the free throw line. McGowan, by the way, is 5 of 10 this season. Hasn't shot a ton, but she's your top 3-point shooter, so you figure you want her or Ellsburn at the line.
Yeah, Ellsburn or McGowan, you want the ball in their hands for the most part because they're probably your strongest shooters. But like I said, 1 of 7 so far tonight for the Tiger Hawks.
All right, 4:48 left in the fourth quarter. Turkey Valley leads MFL Marmac 33-30. Meanwhile, McGowan's free throw, it is off the back of the rim. It is no good. And we have a score at the end of the first quarter. West Central leads Clayton Ridge 7-5. Second free throw being eyed by McGowan. McGowan's free throw, it is good. 1 of 2. 35-30, North Fayette Valley in the lead. And here's some token pressure by North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, just a little bit of pressure. Make sure they get the ball in. And Coach Wiley's going to take a timeout.
47 seconds to go. This is a nice spurt by the Tiger Hawks. They lead 35-30. Let's take this break.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner, supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
So a timeout taken by Central. Again, both teams have done a great job saving their timeouts. Central has 3, and North Fayette Valley has 2 timeouts to work with. It is the Warriors basketball down by 5, and again, they've suddenly went cold here in the 4th.
They have, and they need to look to get this ball inside, maybe get a bucket and a foul, but at least get a good look at it because they've been hoisting up threes, and they haven't had a lot of success. So they need to look for something on the inside here.
So on the far sideline, the ball will be taken out away. The clock, by the way, was running during the timeout, and we thought at first maybe it was the minute, taking the minute for it was for a timeout, and now they're going to bring the other official over. There should be 47.1 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, there was 47.1 left, and that clock started running, and you asked me, is that the timeout clock? I said, that's the regular clock that's been running. So they're going to have to get this fixed, and there they go, 47.1. Yep. So they're right back at it.
Great job, by the way. They were right on top of that. Our officials and both teams quickly went over to their sideline, but let's get back to action. And I think the question now is, where are we at in the shot clock?
Yeah, they're talking about the shot clock of where that was because Coach Wiley took the timeout with ball in hand.
And the shot clock should be at 35 because the ball actually went out of bounds.
Yeah, yep, absolutely.
And it was they'll continue to talk things over there, and they might change that actually now. So
yeah, well, that's what they're figuring out. For us, we've got a 5-point ball game here. North Fayette Valley, it's got their lead defensively, forcing that outside shot. And Central has not hit, much for outside shots this game. They are two 3-pointers that they've hit this whole game.
All right, both coaches took a little time there to talk over there with their girls, using a little extra extended time. Shot clock is at 27, by the way, so that's exactly what they were working on. So Central with the basketball, Royer to Scharf at center court. But the Warriors, again, they know they got to score in a hurry, and there is a time taken.
The shot clock
never started. So we're having some problems there at the scores table, and this just kind of popped up here. So we're at 43 seconds, so the shot clock should be at 23 conceivably.
Yeah, the shot clock should have 3 seconds, 4 seconds taken off of it as well because our regulation clock has gone down 4 seconds.
Yeah, we started at 47.1. We're down to 43.1. You're a math teacher. We started at 27. Should be down to 23, right?
23 is where it should be. I think they're trying to figure out, do we just put it back on the side, put it back to 47.1 and start them both, or are we going to take some time off that clock?
And the official, Coach Wiley, was asking for an explanation there from our official. Our official goes to the scores table. Well, they continue to talk things over here.
Well, and if you're Coach Tilleris, you want to make sure that time comes off. Yeah. You don't want that time put back on. Take those 4 seconds off. Let's get this down to 23 and let's play ball.
Well, and Central, again, is not concerned about the shot clock. They don't have 23 seconds to work with here to get off a shot. They've got to score early.
They need to look to attack right away. So they don't. They're not worried about the shot clock. They need points right now, and they need a couple of them.
All right, so they set it at 23 seconds exactly. Inbounds here to Scharf. Scharf right side to Erickson. 40 seconds left in the 4th. On top to Royer, but the Warriors having to work. But right side, Scharf open for 3. From the right wing, graces the front of the rim. Embritson checks down the rebound. Royer left side for 3, no good. From the weak side, getting the rebound is Scharf. Caught the air ball, banked it in from the right side. 27.6 seconds to go, and the Warriors pull back within 3 at 35-32. Right place, right time there for Scharf.
Yeah, nice read there by Scharf that Royer is going to come up a little short, but nobody crashed on the board. She's right there to get the putback.
A quick break. The final 27 seconds coming up next.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We have a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going either on your farm or on the road. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Check out our current rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions. Edgewood Auto and Towing in Edgewood.
So 27.6 seconds to go. North Fayette Valley leads 35-32. It is the Tigerhawks basket. Warriors, basketball that is. Warriors pick them up now full court. Girl-to-girl defense. And Ellsburn throws it back along the baseline, out of bounds from one side to the other where McGowan stepped in. And they get it inbounds back to Ellsburn. Ellsburn back to McGowan. McGowan is pressured there by Erickson. They bring it into the offensive end, and McGowan brings it back out on top. Central's got a foul, and they finally do. But 10 seconds run off the clock, and McGowan goes to the free throw line for two.
Well, that was way too long, and Erickson was like, I'm trying to do this, but that's going to be her third foul. She's like, I'm trying to get hands on her. McGowan, a little too quick for her, able to catch up with her finally.
So McGowan back to the free throw line, 50% free throw shooter. And again, this is what we mentioned. This is one of the girls you want on the line, though, and the free throw is off the back of the rim. McGowan, their top three-point shooter this year. She's got 22 three-pointers. And again, coming into tonight, only 10 free throw attempts. But this misses the first, and the best she can do is make it a 4-point game. Second free throw on its way. That is short, but it rolls over the front of the rim. It's a two-possession game at 36-32. Good enough. Inbounds to Armstrong. Armstrong back in the offensive end. Left side to Erickson. Again, Central's got to hurry. Erickson goes off a pick, and there is a timeout taken by Central with 9.4 seconds to go. They just really couldn't get into a three-point set.
Yeah, they were having a hard time knowing what they wanted to do, and Coach Wiley's going to talk this over, but they're under 10 seconds here, down by 2 scores, but they're down by 4, so they can look to get a 2 or a 3, whatever the first thing that comes to them, but then they're going to have to play defense, and you saw North Fayette Valley the last time play a little token defense to make sure they get the ball in play. Central's got to play some hard-nosed defense and go for steals, maybe foul. They might not have enough time. That clock's going to run.
You still have one timeout, so you got a chance to get a quick shot, and you can still play for 2 here, by the way.
Yeah.
But you've got to be very quick, and it's got to be something going to the basket, or maybe only run off about 4 seconds or so.
Yeah, and Coach Wiley knows he's got a timeout left, so he's going to have to take that timeout. Otherwise, the Tigerhawks will just take it out of bounds, hold it, time will run out. So they're going to take another timeout here, but they got to get a basket first. They're down 2 scores. They need a quick one.
All right, we have another final tonight now. It is Southwind beating Postville 51-12, the final score of that ball game. And as we mentioned, MFL Marmac and Turkey Valley. Turkey Valley leads 33-30 at last report, and there was 3.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley here on defense, don't foul a shooter.
Yeah, let them take the shot. Hand in the face. Don't make any body contact. Don't swing through. Don't put your hands on them. Just make it a tough shot.
Erickson takes it out of bounds on the far sideline. 9.4 seconds to go. So Erickson gets it back over to Armstrong from the volleyball line for 3. Got it! And a timeout by Central with 5.7 seconds to go. Well, that's what we're talking about. That's a quick shot. And Armstrong nails it. They're back within a point.
Boy, she gave that everything she had. She was about 4 or 5 feet behind the 3-point line and just drained it. So it's a 1-point ball game here. And I think if you're Central, don't be afraid to go for the steal and foul them. Put them on the free throw line.
Absolutely. Then you have to go the length of the court. But you've saved some time here. I mean, that was a quick shot they were looking for.
Yeah, she came off a double screen. She was in the far corner, came off 2 screens to the top, got that nice pass, turned, squared up, fired, and just buried the bottom of the net.
From about 30 feet away is where she nailed that shot, swished it through. So it's 36-35. North Fayette Valley will take it out of bounds. Central would love to force a turnover here on the inbounds if they could.
Absolutely. They're gonna try to go for a steal. I think they have to foul them before they get this inbounds. They got to save as much time as possible.
So it will be North Fayette Valley. McElry will take it out of bounds with 5.7 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Tigerhawks lead by 1. They run a 4-flat set here with 4 girls along the baseline area. And McElry to get it inbounds. McElry, Ellsburn trying to get free. Double team, catches it in the corner and quickly fouled with 4.9 seconds to go. Ellsburn was double teamed and did a great job fighting through it to get the ball.
Well, and we talked about their shooting woes at the free throw line this season. They have not shot there well tonight. These are the 2 biggest ones right now for Kaylin Ellsburn. Knock these down, make it a 3-point ball game, make Central hit another 3.
This was one of the 2 girls you wanted at the line, and coming into last night's ball game, Ellsburn, 50%, a little over, 20 of 39. Free throw on its way, and it's off the side of the rim. It is no good. What is she from the free throw line tonight now?
She has made 1 of 5 so far tonight. So hopefully she's going to make 2 of 6 if you're the Tigerhawks. But if she misses this, Central's got to be in a hurry after they get this rebound.
4.9 seconds to go. Free throw on its way by Ellsburn. That one is good at 37-35. And North Fayette Valley takes a timeout here with 4.9 seconds to go, leading by 2. And this actually kind of helps out Central. They'll be able to draw something up. But Coach Tiller is more concerned about what he wants to do defensively.
Well, Central's going to draw something up, but I think if you're the Tiger Hawks, you're talking about force them in the backcourt. Make them go back to the ball. Don't let them catch anything going forward, so they have to turn their momentum. You know, they're probably going to have to heave a three. I don't know if they're going to get a two on this, but force them away from their own hoop. Don't let them catch anything on the run. Don't foul on a three. If they hoist a three, defend it, but don't foul them here.
And Central, again, is out of timeouts. North Fayette Valley still has one, but that means little right now. If you're Central, you're obviously going to try to catch the ball going towards your offensive end. North Fayette Valley, the reason why they took that timeout is they're going to pick up Central here full court once again.
Yeah, absolutely, but again, I don't think they're going to let anybody get it behind them. They're going to be everything in front here.
Scharf inbounds, throws it away. It's intercepted by Lofsgaard, and she's fouled. Erickson near the sideline area in front of the North Fayette Valley bench was the intended receiver, but overshot, and it's a turnover by Central. 3.9 seconds to go, and North Fayette Valley back to the free throw line on the foul by Armstrong.
Well, and there's still some hope here for Central, but Maddie Lofsgaard's got 2 free throws. Both of these are big for him.
And Lofsgaard, the free throw after the Armstrong foul, it is good. 38-35. She can seal the deal here. And you're talking about free throw-wise this year. Lofsgaard actually 4 of 19 coming into the game tonight. So the second free throw being eyed by Lofsgaard. Looked great on the first one. Second one on its way, pure. And it's 39-35, and Coach Tiller says stay away. Inbounds to Erickson. Erickson brings it to half court. Shot is on its way. It is short, and the game comes to an end. North Fayette Valley trailed by 6 coming into the quarter, and they rally. North Fayette Valley stays in the top half of the conference. They defeat Central by a final score of 39-35. With the win, North Fayette Valley 7-6, 6-4 in the conference. Central drops to 7-7. 5-5 in the conference. A quick break. When we return, game stats and the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned, and Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank, we're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
North Fayette Valley outscores Central 18-8 in the third quarter. They lead 39-35. Let's go through the individual totals, starting with Central, or North Fayette Valley, rather.
The Tiger Hawks were led by Ellsburn with 10 points, 7 points for McGowan, 7 points for McElree, 6 points for Hannah Strader, 6 points for Maddie Lofsgaard, 3 points for Alice Sass, 39 points. For the Warriors tonight, they were led by Blair Scharf with 11, 7 points for Layla Embertson, 6 points for Oakley Armstrong, 5 points for Katie Royer, 4 points for Riley Erickson, and 2 points for Natalia Singleton, 35 points.
39-35, Tiger Hawks win it. South Wind beat Postville 51-12. And then Philmar-Mac trails at last report 33-30 with 3.5 to go in the fourth quarter at Turkey Valley. Edco leads North Cedar going into the fourth, 51-19. Calamus-Wheatland defeating Starmont girls tonight 69-32. And West Central leads Clayton Ridge girls 7-5 at the end of one. A quick break. Chalk Talk for the boys game next.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
It's time now for the Tigerhawk Warrior boys game. The North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks are rolling along in the Upper Iowa Conference in the midway point. They are alone in first place with an 8-0 record. They look to stay perfect tonight. For Central, a young team that has taken a step forward this season. They know the challenge they face tonight. The Tigerhawks won a convincing season opener, and this is now the rematch. Central and North Fayette Valley. The Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up next on KCTN FM 100.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms and Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms and Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms and Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. We begin the Chalk Talk for a boys game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranberry. Coach, your team now 11-0, 8-0 in the conference. Non-conference win against Crestwood last night, 71-54. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was a real good basketball game, good test for us up there on the road. They're young, but they shoot the ball well, and they're physical. I think we got off to an 8-point lead after the first quarter. They came back, tied it up, took the lead late in the first half. We hit a 3 to end the half to take a 1-point lead. Second half, we were able to get our feet in front of us and get used to the environment there. I think we outscored them by 10 in the third and by 7 in the fourth, and ended up winning by 71-54. But a good battle for us, a good test.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, we're going to start Kyler White, Lincoln Ashelman, Gavin Grove, Declan Hines, and Cale Reister.
And some of the kids off the bench for you.
Yeah, Jordan Okonis, Cole Mosier, and Tanner Wilker have been coming off the bench.
All right, turning our attention to Central. I know you defeated them very early in the season. What do you know about the Warriors?
Well, that game seems like it was a long time ago now, obviously. And what I know about them is they're playing well right now. I think they won a couple games last week and had a close game with Mac Valley. Watched them a little bit against Southwind. They got off to a great start there. They're going to be offensively. They're going to look to run. They're going to look to shoot a lot of threes if you let them, and put pressure on us on the closeouts. And then, in the last couple of games that I've watched them defensively, they've been a lot of man-to-man. They've gotten better at that. They handle the ball better than they did. And then we're on the road down there at Elkader. We haven't played well there traditionally the last few years, so it'll be a test for us.
Keys in the ball game for North Fayette Valley. Then what do you have to do?
Well, I think we have to get off to a good start. We had to play quite a few minutes last night, so we're going to see how we're coming out of the gate there with guys that seeing how legs are. We need to close out and find shooters. That's going to be number one on the scouting report. Is they're going to put 4 or 5 people on the court that can shoot it, and we got to make those kids be drivers. And then we need to get the ball inside offensively. Last couple of games, we've had big games out of Cale and Declan. Last night they had 32 and 26 respectively, and that kind of fuels the rest of the guys as well. And then last, we got to rebound. So we can get out in our transition, and then that helps us get the ball inside. So
all right, Coach.
Those are the things we're looking to do.
All right, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thank you.
North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranberry and his Tigerhawk program. Chalk Talk continues after this. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Are you wanting to eat better, feel better, get your weight or other numbers under control, and need someone to hold you accountable? This is Brandy Strube, registered dietitian with Veterans Memorial Hospital. I welcome consultations with patients of all ages and look forward to helping you meet your nutritional goals. Please call the hospital to set up an appointment or ask your doctor for a referral at your next visit.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. You're listening to high school basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. We continue the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Central boys basketball coach Brady Stramer. Coach, your team now 5-7, 3-5 in the conference. Top Clayton Ridge on Friday, 53-38. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, to our guys' credit, we came out ready to go from the get-go. Our first quarter was our best quarter, both offensively in terms of points and also defensively in terms of holding them to only 4. We were able to get out to a 12-point lead right away, which was great for us. Second quarter was similar. We were able to win that quarter by 3 points and went to the halftime break at 15. To Clayton Ridge's credit, they had a really good third quarter. They cut it down to 7 or 8 at one point, I believe. But toward the end, our guys made enough plays. We were able to come out with 15-point victory. Biggest keys on the defensive end were ball pressure and contesting their shooters. I think they had 3 single-digit quarters. So overall, it's probably our best defensive effort. Was a big part of our reason for winning the game.
All right, so you guys keep on moving forward. Let's go through a starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, we've been pretty consistent. Same starting lineup every time. Everyone's been healthy, so we'll stick with that. We'll have the Lone brothers as our backcourt. Mason Lone, a freshman, Isaac Lone, a junior for us, and then Owen Hammerslin, a sophomore, and our lone senior, Von Zittergreen, will kind of be our wings, and then we'll have Jake Haratramp, the junior, in the middle for us.
And I know some kids contribute off the bench for you.
Yep, another freshman, Griffin Hammerslin's typically our first guy off the bench. Carson Rignitz and Garrett Burns are a couple of juniors that'll get minutes for us tonight. And then depending on how things go, sophomore Julian Singleton and junior Caden Fetty may also see minutes.
All right, turning our attention to North Fayette Valley. I know you dropped a ball game to them very early in the season. What do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
Yeah, they're undefeated 11-0 for a good reason. They've got good players. It starts with the Reister kid inside. I believe he's averaging 30 points, 15 boards. I think the first time we played him, he even topped both of those numbers, so we're going to have to really locate him. He can score at all 3 levels. I think he's shooting 68% and 55% from 3, so we got to know where he's at all night long. And then the Hines kid has been really stepping up for him lately. I like their last 2 games. I believe Reister and Hines have combined for 50, and then last night 58, just those 2 guys. So it really starts with those 2 in the post. We're going to do our best to make them perimeter-oriented the best we can. The biggest key tonight is honestly rebounding. I think the first time we played them, they had 21 more shot attempts than we did. So we got to shrink that gap if we want to be competitive tonight.
Some of the other keys in the ball game for your team then.
Yeah, on the offensive end, we really got to take care of the basketball. They're hard enough to stop in the half court. We can't let them get fast breaks. I felt like the first time we played them, we were right there in the middle of the second quarter, down 2 or 3, and then 2 or 3 turnovers later, you look up and it's double digits. So we got to take care of the basketball on the offensive end to help our defense in the half court.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Yep, Central boys basketball coach Brady Stramer on his Warrior team. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agent, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk On.
At Alameda Clayton Electric, we provide more than just electricity. Help you or your loved one gain a sense of independence with our first call emergency response system. The system is activated when the first call client falls or presses the alert button on their pendant. The call is answered by a trained emergency response operator available 24/7. Learn more by calling ACEC at 888-788-1551. Alameda Clayton Electric, your touchstone energy provider.
Welcome back to Elkader. Welcome back for Game 2. North Fayette Valley and Central. Thrilling girls game. North Fayette Valley rallies to win 39-35. Other girls finals. South Wind beats Postville 51-12. Edco over North Cedar 60-30. Calamus Wheatland defeated Starmont 69-32. The game of the night at Jackson Junction. MFL Marmac rallies to defeat Turkey Valley 40-37. The Bulldogs in sole possession of first place in the conference.
Yeah, they're the lead dog right now, pun intended there with the Bulldogs, and they're looking for that second half to have them in the lead.
All right, another girls score at the half. West Central leads Clayton Ridge 18-13. That game is just at the half. Wonder what time those kids will get home tonight. Let's schedule more quads. All right, we're ready for our boys game. North Fayette Valley and Central. Tiger Hawks, they're led by the inside combination of Kale Reister. He's inside-outside. Declan Hines down low.
Yeah, those two kind of lead the way. They've got a lot of other guys that do a lot of things for them, assists and points and rebounds, but it starts with those two. They've scored over 50 points together the last two games.
For Central, it's a balanced scoring attack and a lot of youth that has continued to get better.
Yeah, a lot of youth. The one senior, Vaughn Zittergreen, he's their number 2 scorer, almost in double figures, gets him about 5 rebounds and shoots a good free throw percentage for him. It's a tall task tonight for these Warriors.
Yeah, Owen Hammersline having a great sophomore season. He leads them in scoring at 14 points a ball game. One other note tonight, there's kids with Mr. Freezes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's cold outside. They don't care.
Yeah, but I can't believe they're selling them during the winter. What a novel idea. We should have thought about that earlier. All right, we're ready to go with the starting lineups here for game number 2 with North Fayette Valley. Tigers 11-0, the Tiger Hawks are, and they are 9-0 in the conference. And Central comes in. Their record is 5-7, and again, they're 3-5
basketball
in the
fans,
conference.
welcome to tonight's Upper Iowa Conference basketball game featuring the Tiger Hawks of North Fayette Valley and your Central Warriors. Throughout tonight's game, sportsmanship expectations of the Iowa High School Athletic Association will be followed. It is the clear obligation of contestants, coaches, and spectators to practice the highest principles of sportsmanship and ethics of competition. Now, let's meet our starting lineups. For the Tiger Hawks, number 0, Gavin Grove. And for the Warriors, a freshman, number 5, Mason Lone. For the Tiger Hawks, number 1, Lincoln Ashelman. And for the Warriors, a junior, number 22, Jake Hairtramp. For the Tiger Hawks, number 10, Kyler White. And for the Warriors, a junior, number 23, Isaac Lone. For the Tiger Hawks, number 20, Kale Reister. And for the Warriors, a sophomore, number 24, Owen Hammersland. And finally for the Tiger Hawks, number 23, Declan Hines. And for the Warriors, a senior, number 25, Vaughn Zittergreen. Coaching for North Fayette Valley tonight, head coach Matt Cranbeer, assisted by Dan Hubden, Brent Keeker, and Lance Butekoffer. Coaching for Central, head coach Brady Stramer, assisted by Blake Rodenberg and Peter Thompson. Again, please help me welcome our officials and thank them for being here. Mr. Jared Waddle, Corbin Brungard, and Jeremy Zier.
Thank you very much there, Mr. Reinhardt, with the starting lineups for this ball game. Our officiating crew did a great job in the girls' game tonight. Certainly helped control the flow. It was a well-played game. Hines jumps it up for North Fayette Valley, and Central giving up size. They will have the youngster Mason Lone at 5'8", jumping up there against Declan Hines, who's 6'3", and I think taller. Hines into the backcourt. They easily win the tip, and it goes to Grove. This game is underway. By the way, Central will come out here, and they are going to play zone, and they're going to play what looks like a box in one starting out here. Correction, it's a triangle in two. And it will be Lone, Isaac Lone guarding Riester, and Owen Hammersland guarding Declan Hines. Meanwhile, middle of the lane, White wide open. Nice entry pass there from Riester. And the Tiger Hawks able to slide right through in the lane is White. They strike first.
Yeah, we wondered if they do something a little different. Triangle in two is looking what they're going to do against the Tiger Hawks.
North Fayette Valley comes out here. They'll play man-to-man. Owen Hammersland on top to Lone. That's Lone off the pick, and that again is Mason Lone. His 17-foot jump shot just inside the right arc area. Hits it, and the Warriors quickly answer. White back in the offensive end. Central here, back on defense. Left side to Ashleman, baseline to Grove. Grove back over left wing to Ashleman. White wide open, drives into the lane, covered, and trying to bounce it. Instead, turns, takes a little 6-footer, circled in and out, no good. Nice job by White creating spacing, shot no good, and the rebound pulled away there by Hertrump.
Yeah, good rebound there by the Warriors, crashing the glass out of that strange defense. It's probably new to him.
Yes, Mason Lone to Vaughn Zittergreen. Vaughn Zittergreen having a great senior season, averaging 9 points a ball game for the Warriors. Really stepped up offensively. Mason Lone drives in, feeds it right side to Isaac Lone, but he misses the shot. But there's Vaughn Zittergreen right on cue. Gets the offensive rebound, puts it up and in, and the Warriors the early lead at 4-2.
And he does a lot of that for them, picking up those miscues, getting rebounds and putbacks.
Left side, Ashleman open, just off the top of the key for three. Shot no good. Rebound into the hands of Grove. Grove left side back to Ashleman, wide open again, another three. Aired it out short, it is no good. Zittergreen gets the rebound, and here's Central ahead of the pack. They get it to Hertrump, who pump fakes and lays it up from the left side. A great start for the Warriors, 6-2, getting down the court in a hurry.
Yeah, and North Fayette Valley trying to figure out how to attack this, make some adjustments here, knowing that their two posts are being guarded man-to-man.
Riester's only had one touch, 3 trips down the court. Back out on top is White, right side to Grove. And again, they'll leave the shooters wide open, daring them to shoot. Grove back over to White, absolutely wide open, off the top of the key for three, well off the mark, it is to the right, shot no good. Zittergreen gets the rebound off the right, one and done for the Tiger Hawks. Isaac Lone, backdoor gets it to Owen Hammersland, his layup, it is up, it is in, foul, count the basket. We're not even 2.5 minutes in, and the Warriors suddenly lead 8-2.
Yeah, and the Warriors playing with a lot of enthusiasm and, a lot of heart right now, just getting after it defensively, and then on the offensive end, just playing free, flowing to the basket, making shots.
So the left-handed shooting Owen to Hammersland, free throw is good, finishes off the three-point play. They lead 9-2. Coach Cranberry thought it was important for his team to get off to a good start tonight, just to get the legs underneath him here.
Yeah,
after
absolutely.
Playing
They played last night with Crestwood and just maybe coming out a little sluggish to start this game.
Grove on the baseline to Ashleman. Ashleman left side to White. White at the elbow, covered. Baseline to Grove. Grove wants to drive in, middle of the lane, swings it right side to Ashleman. Ashleman at the free throw line, loses the handle on it, but saves it back to White. In the lane, Riester. Riester loses the basketball, picked up by Hines. Hines, a lot of traffic, pulls up, 6-foot shot off the back of the rim, just off, facing the basket to the left. Rebound by the Warriors, it's one and done. And back offensively, Mason Lone. Baseline to Zittergreen. He drives in. Good job by Riester cutting off. And they go right side to Owen Hammersland. Right side for three off the front of the rim. Shot no good. And White tracks down the rebound to the right. Tiger Hawks come back into the offensive end. White behind the back dribble. Nifty. Nice pass to Grove. Cutting through. Scores the left-handed layup. Tiger Hawks in transition. And here's the timeout by North Fayette Valley. 9-4. The early lead for Central. Let's take this break.
The Brim Coffee House in Elkader is a proud sponsor of Central Elkader Sports. The Brim offers specialty coffees, a variety of baked goods and pastries, soups, salads, and sandwiches. Don't forget, we have the Brim apparel in store. Check out our Facebook page to see our weekly specials of soups and salads. The Brim Coffee House is located in downtown historic Elkader at 110 West Bridge Street, and watch for our new location in downtown McGregor.
Our first time out taken by North Fayette Valley here, and I think Coach Cranberry here really talking things over about how they're going to attack this triangle in two.
Well, I think defensively, making sure they identify shooters, but yeah, more importantly, offensively, what do we need to do? What kind of offense are we going to run against this? Are we going to run our zone, run our man, figure out what we're going to do to attack this?
So across the timeline is Isaac Lone. Warriors the early 5-point lead. Left side, the pass behind Owen Hammersland. Tries to save it back, but it goes into the hands of Ashleman. Ashleman leads the break, feeds it left side to Hines, but the pass too high, too hot to handle. Hines tried to track it down in the corner, tried to save it back out on top, and it ended up into the arms of Owen Hammersland near the Central students on that far sideline, and Hammersland had his foot on the line. It's out of bounds and goes back to the Tiger Hawks.
Good hustle all the way around there, just not able to keep it inbounds.
And Grove right side to Ashleman. In the lane, they go to Reister on the right block, double team, puts it on the floor, muscles the shot up, it is no good. Hines the rebound, but he misses the putback, and the rebound slapped out away as the Warriors really converging in the lane. And the Tiger Hawks have sent a message here. We're going to go down low and try to pound it down.
We're going to pound this, and you saw Vaughn Zittergreen coming in from that triangle, digging every time Reister touched that, so expect those double teams to come fast.
The Lone Boys check out Mason and Isaac. First substitutions for Central. Number 3, Griffin Hammersland is into the ball game. Meanwhile, left side, Ashleman wide open, left side for 3, nailed it from the left side, and they're back within 2 at 9-7. Also coming into the ball game for Central was number 20, and that is Carson Rignitz. Zittergreen, backdoor cut, gets it to Hammersland. His reverse layup leaves it short. There's Rignitz. Right place, right time. Rebound falls to him, and he scores from the right side. 11-7 Central in the lead at the halfway point of our first quarter. In the lane, pass forced there, but Reister able to get it around everybody. Misses the shot, as again the Warriors just converging anytime the ball is in the lane. And Reister to the free throw line for 2.
He just hasn't had a lot of touches, let alone opportunities to shoot the ball. They're just really collapsing on him. You saw it there again, crashing on him, making sure that's a tough shot, and he did get fouled, so he's going to have to shoot a couple of free throws here.
North Fayette Valley as a team averages 68 points a ball game. They, as a team, shoot 50% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, 63% from the free throw line. Not a bad shooting team at all. The big thing is they're in single digits turnovers most nights, and they dish out about 20 assists a game. First free throw made by Reister. Second free throw, it is good. 11-9. Tiger Hawks pull back within 2. Substitution for North Fayette Valley. Jordan O'Conus becomes the first sub into the ball game for the Tiger Hawks as Grove checks out. Meanwhile, Zittergreen has it left side. Tiger Hawks man-to-man defense. Griffin Hammersland back out on top to older brother Owen. Owen right side to Hertrump. Hertrump drives baseline, covered, right wing to Zittergreen. Zittergreen back over to Rignitz, who feeds it to Owen Hammersland. Hammersland back over, right side, Hertrump steps into a 3, it's off the back of the rim. Reister skies over everybody. The 6'8" senior gets the rebound, and here's the Tiger Hawks back offensively. Ashleman in the corner to O'Conus. Back over, left wing, they actually work it right wing to White. In the lane, that is Reister, puts it on the floor, kisses it off the glass. He was able to go up before the double team arrived, and it's suddenly tied at 11.
Yeah, Reister elevates so quickly, so it's hard to bring that double team, and he knows it's coming now, so he's going to get to the rim fast.
3-minute mark of our first quarter. On top, pass intercepted by Reister, and here it comes. Reister throws it down 2 hands. Impressive with the steal and the dunk. And suddenly the Tiger Hawks down by 7 early, now lead by 2.
Yeah, that was just a miscommunication there, a bad pass, and Reister steps right in front of it. Nobody contests it.
And offensively, it is Hertrump, right side to Griffin Hammersland. In the corner, back to Hertrump on the right side. Back over to Zittergreen. Zittergreen goes off a dribble, drives in left side, stops it, did not take it up, wise decision. And Owen Hammersland at the free throw line goes right side to Zittergreen, but I think he took an extra step. Good defense by the Tiger Hawks, cutting Hammersland off as he got the ball in the middle of the lane.
Well, yeah, he was looking to go left and try to reverse pivot there, and then took that extra step. So good defense, and it looks like we're going to have a full timeout here by Central.
2:29 left in the opening act. Tiger Hawks recovering, leading 13-11. Let's take this timeout.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
13-11, North Fayette Valley in the lead after Central takes their first timeout. 2:29 left here in what is our opening quarter, and the Tiger Hawks regrouping after falling down by 7 early.
Yeah, they're kind of refocused. They know what they want to do offensively now. Defensively, things have been better, but offensively, they know how to attack this triangle in two.
Right side, Cole Mosier checked in for North Fayette Valley during the break. Meanwhile, Oconus wide open, left side for 3, airs it out. Mosier got his hand on the rebound. Looked like he was trying to tip it to Reister underneath the basket, but it goes into the hands of Mason Lone. Mason Lone and Isaac Lone also checking in during that timeout. Meanwhile, Mason Lone tried to go backdoor, intercepted by the quick hands of White. Tiger Hawks turn him over, and they're quickly back in the offensive end. Mosier, deep left corner, and back over on top to White. In the lane, Reister, middle of the lane, puts it on the floor. Little one-handed hook shot, missed it. Middle of the lane from 8 feet away. Hertrump gets the rebound. And for North Fayette Valley, it's mostly been one and done.
It has. Central's doing a nice job of crashing those boards and trying to limit their looks.
And right side, Mason Lone in the lane to number 30 into the ball game. Garrett Burns, a 6'1 junior, just checked in during that break. Hertrump stops, try to go on top. It's intercepted by Reister. We may have another drunk. Reister drives in. He'll score the layup. Foul, count the basket. Hertrump trying to catch up, made contact. Stopped Reister from dunking it, but it didn't stop the fast break, and they lead by 4.
Well, I think that's what he's trying to do is make sure he doesn't throw this down, and made a little contact there, so it not only turned into a layup, but a layup +1, so he's going to get a free throw here.
All right, substitutions as Hertrump checks out with his first foul. Back into the game is Owen Hammersland. Meanwhile, Grove, and also checking into the game is number 3 for them. And actually, Oconus stays in the game. Grove checks into the game. Also coming into the ball game as well is Ashleman back in. So Hines and White checked out. Free throw good as Reister finishes off the 3-point play. 5-point lead for North Fayette Valley. And they go back out on top. It is Griffin Hammersland looking backdoor to Owen Hammersland. Tracks it down in the far corner. Drives baseline, double team, trying to step out of it. And he throws the pass underneath the basket. And it goes to Mason Lone on a deflection. And the Warriors maintain possession. Isaac Lone, left side. Griffin Hammersland, left side for 3. Shot no good. There's a foul. This is underneath the basket, and this is going to be for the Warriors going after the basketball underneath. And then that twisted mass of humanity underneath, Burns commits the foul.
Yeah, that was just a lot of push and shove and jostling for position, and they're going to say Burns pushed a little bit to try to get that opening.
Third foul on Central with a minute to go in our first quarter. Tiger Hawks have only committed 1. Oconus across the timeline, right side to Ashleman. Ashleman to Reister, double team. Quickly back to Mosier, back out on top, left side to Oconus. Oconus near the left wing, brings it middle of the lane, takes a one-handed 8-foot runner, banks it in. Ends up almost trying to fall down on the court there, caught himself before hitting the ground, but he hits the floater. It's 18-11 now, 7-point lead for the Tiger Hawks.
It was a high hanging floater, banked it in.
And here is Mason Lone, left side to Griffin Hammersland. This, by the way, a 16-2 run by the Tiger Hawks. On top, Isaac Lone. Stops the dribble at the elbow, feeds it back to Owen Hammersland. Ball knocked out of there for a second, but he picks it back over on top to Mason. Mason Lone, that is. Burns, free throw area, back left side to Owen Hammersland. Stops, pops, 12-footer, banks it well short. Burns gets the rebound, saves it back out on top, and they'll rework it here with Mason Lone. But we're down to 5 seconds left, and there is a foul, actually stoppage of play, a shot clock violation. The horn never went off.
No, the horn never went off, but there's no way that went another 35 seconds because Owen Hammersland's shot went off the backboard.
It didn't hit the rim.
Hit the rim. I thought it hit the back of the rim and came off, but they're going to say a shot clock violation. That'll be a turnover for the Warriors.
I don't think it hit the rim. He missed it to the left there. Would have grazed maybe the side, best case. All right, inbounds to go to Reister. He goes the length of the court. Takes a three-pointer from the volleyball line, banks it off the right, and the first quarter comes to an end. Tiger Hawks, nice recovery. They close the opening act on a 16-2 run. They lead 18-11. We've played 1. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, TD Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Elkader, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, and by Clayton County Recycling of Monona. 18-11, North Fayette Valley in the lead at the end of one. What was our shooting?
Tiger Hawks were 7 of 17, 1 of 6 behind the arc, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. For the Warriors, they were 5 of 11, 0 for 3 behind the three-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
Mason Lone, Isaac Lone, Owen Hertrumpf, along with Zittergreen, and also out there starting the second quarter is number 23 and Isaac Lone. Meanwhile, the ball intercepted by Oconus, steals it in the offensive end. Oconus, White, Ashleman, Hines, and also out there is Grove. Reister starts the second quarter on the bench, but this won't be long. Oconus, right side to White. White back over, cross-court pass to Ashleman. Step behind the arc, fires the three left side. Short line drive it off the front of the rim. And the rebound pulled down by Lone. He's tripped up there by White. And White, good sportsmanship there. Didn't try to trip him up, but he'll help up Mason Lone. And the ball goes to the Warriors at center court.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a stinger up in his thigh, so they're going to get a sub in for him, I think, here.
Yeah, a little hip area.
Yeah, the hip area, so he's just going to try to work that out and get himself back into the game.
All right,
there.
so checking out is, once again, Mason Lone, and Griffin Hammersland will check in for him. So Hammersland, Burns, Zittergreen, Mason Lone, and Owen Hammersland. I believe that's the 5 we finally got set. Right side here is a tough shot hit by Hertrumpf. Actually, correction there.
Owen Hammersland.
Owen Hammersland. As I was looking at Hertrumpf on the bench, hit it right side on a nice dribble. And it's 18-13. Warriors score the first points of our second quarter. White, left side to Ashleman, baseline to Hines, pulls up, baseline set shot, 12 feet away, short, bounced twice on the side of the rim. Grove, good job battling underneath for the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds by Central. Tiger Hawks maintain possession, and Reister sat all of 1 minute and 3 seconds. He's back into the ball game for the Tiger Hawks.
Yep, he got the quarter timeout and that extra minute, and he's right back at it here.
And it will be a formation with Hines and Reister lining up on the right side of the lane to take things here on the out of bounds with White underneath the basket. White's problems, goes middle of the lane there to Reister, catches it on the right block, just turns and fires, leaves the shot short though, and the rebound by Zittergreen, 1 and done for the Tiger Hawks. Isaac Lone back offensively, stops it, hands it back to Owen Hammersland at the top of the key, and he feeds it back to Isaac Lone. Lone, crossover dribble, good switch by the Tiger Hawks as Grove now picks him up, and back out on top to Owen Hammersland. Hammersland back over to Griffin Hammersland, that's Owen to Griffin, and baseline to Zittergreen. Goes for the reverse layup, the shot missed it long as he got by Reister. Meanwhile, Reister at White ahead of the pack, catches it, scores the right-handed layup. Reister led him, White the recovery, 7-point lead for the Tiger Hawks, their first basket of the second.
Great lead pass there by Reister, seeing White hustling down, and here he is tipping a ball. Reister going after that lazy pass to the corner and tips it out of bounds into the crowd. Give the ball back to the Warriors.
Substitution as the Warriors continue to substitute freely. Burns checks out along with Isaac Lone. Back into the ballgame is Rignitz along with Hertrumpf. So back out on top, they try to throw it on top to Griffin Hammersland. The ball goes into the backcourt. It's picked up there by Griffin Hammersland. Good hustle by White trying to beat him to the ball. But it's picked up by Griffin Hammersland, and that will be an over and back turnover on Central.
And that's going to give the ball to the Tiger Hawks underneath their own hoop on the left side. So that went deep into the backcourt for the Warriors.
Another girls score to pass along. They finally finished the third quarter with West Central leading Clayton Ridge. Clayton Ridge now leads West Central 27-25. Meanwhile, left side, who took the three?
Ashleman took the three and got his own rebound.
And it bounced right back to him. So Ashleman back in the corner again. Second time's a charm. Nope, left it short. Reister gets the weak side rebound on the right block and immediately double teamed and lost the ball out of bounds back to the Warriors.
Yeah, just a nice rebound by Reister, but went to the ground to try to make that power dribble, thought about it again, and lost it as he went up.
Again, Clayton Ridge leading West Central at the end of 3 now, 27-25 in that girls' game. They still have the fourth quarter to go, and they haven't even started the boys' game.
Yeah, that's going to be a late night, like you said, for those Blue Devils getting home.
Schedule more quads, right? Across the timeline. They've killed basketball, but that's for another time. Right side, Mason Lone on top to Griffin Hammersland. Griffin covered, back over to Rignitz, left side to Hertrumpf. Hertrumpf back out on top to Owen Hammersland. He goes off a dribble, stops, shot blocked by Grove, but he got part of the arm as Owen Hammersland went up, and that's what makes it tough. Hammersland had him shielded to the right, and he's left-handed, and Grove had to reach over top.
Well, and we talked about the last time these two teams met. It ended up being a 76-55 ball game. But this is what Central did in the first half. Defended well, hung around, kept it close. They just didn't have enough in that second half.
Free throw good by Hammersland. It's 20-14. Well, in that ball game, it was 21-18. North Fayette Valley had the lead by 1 at the half, or at the end, or actually by 3 at the end of 1. Meanwhile, second free throw good by Owen Hammersland, and it's 20-15. North Fayette Valley in the lead. White brings it right side. Again, the Warriors continuing here with their defense and now playing more zone.
2-3
right
zone.
side, it is White. Right corner for 3. Shot no good. There's a foul. This is underneath the basket. Riester and also Hines in that area, and the foul is going to be called there, I believe, on Riester.
Yep.
And with a little nudge underneath trying to get free. That's the third foul on the Tigerhawks here in the second.
And that was a different look there for the Warriors. They went to a straight 2-3 zone. They just made sure they knew where Riester was and got a one and done.
You know, not a bad game plan, throwing some different looks. Meanwhile, Owen Hertrump, actually Mason Lone goes backdoor to Hertrump, but Hertrump stopped, and the ball stolen by White as they tried to rebound it. Meanwhile, driving in is Riester. It is Ashleman to Riester, and he floats in from the left side, lays it over the rim, and the Tigerhawks quickly down the court, and they lead by 7. 5 minutes left in the half. Mason Lone back over right side to Owen Hammersland. That's to younger brother Griffin. Griffin has the ball knocked away by Grove, picked up by Owen Hammersland, but he loses it out of bounds. He couldn't control it on the corner just below us. The ball goes out of bounds. You did not see it on the YouTube channel. Sorry, we can't get that corner on the near side. But the ball goes back to the Tigerhawks. You'll have to trust us. Meanwhile, timeout taken here by Central. 4:48 left here in our half. 22-15, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Let's take this timeout.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
So a timeout taken there by Central, 22-15. It is North Fayette Valley in the lead. We didn't pass along the first quarter stats yet, did we?
We did, but we can give them again.
Yeah, go ahead.
First quarter stats for the Tigerhawks, they were 7 of 17, 3 of 3 from the foul line. They did not commit a turnover for the Warriors. They were 5 of 11, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. They had 4 turnovers. They're up to 8 at this point.
Yeah, so again, that's in the first 3 minutes of the second quarter. Thanks for updating us. We really needed the turnovers there. Oconus back into the game, wide open, left side for 3 off the side of the rim. Hines, the rebound, saves it back to Oconus. Oconus right side to White. White, again, cut off on the baseline, reverses it left side to Ashleman. And again, Central here. And appears defensively, they are back to the triangle and two.
Yep. You bet.
White stops the dribble, needs some help, goes cross-court there to Ashleman. Wide open, left side, fires up the 3. It's off the back of the rim. Riester gets the rebound. His little pushback shot there from right side there, middle of the lane, just towards the right. Flipped it up with that quick one hand. Tigerhawks lead by 9.
Yeah, that rebound, offensive rebound, he goes right back up strong with those putbacks.
Mason Lone looking back toward Griffin Hammersland. The ball goes off the hands and actually hit him in the head. Goes out of bounds as that ball was deflected. And it goes to North Fayette Valley on the Central turnover. And suddenly in this first 4 minutes of the second quarter, the Warriors plagued by turnovers.
Yeah, that was a tip ball there by the Tigerhawks. So getting hands in those passing lanes, and it ends up going off Griffin Hammersland's head. So a turnover against him, but give the ball back to the Tigerhawks.
Cole Mosier just into the ball game. Open left corner for 3. Got it. He checked in for Ashleman. Hits the three-pointer, and the Tigerhawks start to pull away here with a 12-point lead. And back out on top, Owen Hammersland to Mason Lone. Open for a second, goes to the right block there to Zittergreen, and he's nudged from behind. That was a kind of a two-handed nudge there by Cole Mosier. That'll be the 4th foul on North Fayette Valley here with 3:40 to go in our half.
Yeah, so the Warriors from here on out, if they can get to the free throw line, if they can force North Fayette Valley to make those fouls, maybe they can shoot some free throws, get back into it at the free throw line.
All right, checking out Rignitz, also Mason Lone, Hertrump back into the game, along with Burns for the Warriors. Inbounds, they work it from the right side of the basket, and here is another arm bar by Cole Mosier. That's back-to-back fouls against Mosier. And that'll put Central into the bonus for the final 3:36 of the half.
Yeah, and that's going to send Vaughn Zittergreen to the free throw line. He's a 63% free throw shooter, so, he's hit a few free throws there, and this is what the Warriors need maybe to get that spark.
He's actually one of their best free throw shooters on their team.
Yeah, absolutely.
They only shoot 54% as a team. So Zittergreen to the free throw line. It is short. He'll get another opportunity. Couple of scores. Edco leads North Cedar at the end of 3, 44-33. And MFL Marmac leads Turkey Valley at the end of 1, 15-11. Meanwhile, Tigerhawks lead here by a dozen at 27-15. Second free throw by Zittergreen makes 1 of 2, and it's an 11-point lead for North Fayette Valley. Across the timeline in the offensive end is White. By the way, Central now 2-3 zone, doing a great job of mixing things up. Oconus back out on top. Mosier swings it right side to White. White, high post area. Oconus, top of the key, wide open for 3. Shot no good. And again, nice seal out by the Warriors as Mason Lone with the rebound. Lone, offensive end to Owen Hammersland. Guarded by Oconus. Goes off a pick, but that's quickly closed down. Hertrump, baseline to Mason Lone. Drives by, takes a wraparound reverse layup. No good, but fouled by Reister. He somehow got it around Reister, and you're surprised the young freshman challenged the 6'8" Reister. Reister reached over top there as Mason Lone got a little spacing.
Well, he had an open lane on the left side, but Kale Reister standing right there ready to block that. So he decided to go up and under, tried to the reverse, and they say Reister got a piece of his arm or a piece of the body. So Mason Lone makes the first of the 2.
Free throw is good. You have Mason Lone and Griffin Hammersland, who log a lot of minutes for Central. Mason Lone averages 8.4 points as he misses the second free throw, makes 1 of 2. Griffin Hammersland 7.7 points. So they, again, getting contributions from a couple of youngsters. Here's White on top to Oconus. Left side, Mosier wide open. Left side for 3. Got it again. Mosier stepping off the bench, hitting back-to-back threes, and a 13-point lead for the Tigerhawks now.
Yeah, and if they're going to leave him open, he's a good three-point shooter, and he's going to try to knock him down. Here's Owen Hammersland trying to answer.
And he tried a 3 from just off the top of the key. It is short. He was about a step behind the arc. Shot no good. Tigerhawks get the rebound. 2.5 left in our first half. And right side to White. White to Mosier. Wide open. Right side, another 3. No good. Heat check as Reister tracks down the rebound off the left. Back over. Reister has it left side. Drives baseline. Feeds it back to Hines. He's double teamed immediately. Back over to Oconus. Good job by Hines not to force anything. Meanwhile, Hines gets it off the left elbow. Shot circles in and out. No good. Great look, though. They don't mind him taking that shot at all. Just inside the elbow.
Yeah, the Tigerhawks have no problem with Declan Hines shooting that ball there, but not able to get that to stay down.
So offensively, Owen Hammersland at the elbow area. Back to Hertrump on top. Hertrump brings it right side, goes into a double team and an offensive foul as he tried to run over White. Hertrump really kind of forcing the action. Tigerhawks had a couple of bodies there.
Yeah, they did. They had a lot of help there, and Hertrump trying to go through that double team that came on him and just not able to get that ball up. Try to get a shot, and they're going to give him the offensive foul. It's a turnover against the Warriors. Another couple of subs in for looks for the Tigerhawks. They're going to have another sub. White back into the ball game.
Yep.
And who else is Ashleman?
Oconus checks out. Ashleman back into the ball game. And checking out as well was Grove. Meanwhile, right side, White. Left side to Ashleman. He's open. Step behind the arc for 3. Shot no good. Line drived it short. And Isaac Lone gets the rebound for the Warriors. He just checked into the ball game as Owen Hammersland and Hertrump check out. Zittergreen, nice drive along the baseline. Switches to the right side. Banks it up and in. And it's 30-19, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Rignitz, by the way, also back into the game for the Warriors. Inside 90 seconds left here in the half. Mosier, left elbow, he's open, 12-foot jump shot, nailed it. Boy, Mosier, a lift off the bench. He has that ability, good shooter. Averages 5 points off the bench. He's got more than that already.
He's got 8 already tonight.
And on top, Griffin Hammersland. With a 32-19 lead. They finally put the 2 up there. Lone drives in the lane. That's Isaac Lone. Shot no good. Rebound goes off the foot of Hines off the right side of the basket. Rignitz and Hines fighting for it on the right side. Stays down here with the Warriors.
That shot by Isaac Lone kind of went in, kicked right back out, and missed that shot.
Reister checks out. Remember, he's got 2 fouls. They don't want him to get number 3 here, so he's out for the final minute. Meanwhile, Owen Hammersland drives in the lane, flips it up with the right hand. He's left-handed as he drove down the middle of the lane, and that rolls out on him. North Fayette Valley gets the rebound, 1 and done for Central. White on top, left side to Mosier. Mosier behind the arc, back out on top to White. White right side to Oconus. Again, they're now 2-3 zone with Reister out of the game. Back left side to Ashleman. Ashleman drives baseline, cut off. At the left elbow, swings it right side to Oconus. Shot clock, by the way, down to 10, so the Warriors making him work. Ashleman, again open, left wing. And he's going to bring it over right side. Shot clock's down to 5. You better hurry. Oconus takes a contested 3. It's blocked by Isaac Lone. Loose ball picked up by Rignitz. Back to Isaac Lone. He Euro steps his way in, but then he took an extra step, and even in the NBA, that might have been traveling. And the ball goes back to the Tigerhawks.
That was great defense by the Warriors to force that errant shot and, get the rebound. Try to go the fast break. just rushed everything.
Now, Reister will come back in because the Tiger Hawks have a chance to work for one here. So with 19.8 seconds to go in our second quarter, they will work for the final shot.
And if he doesn't take the last shot, look for that to happen at about 5-6 seconds, and look for him to maybe get an offensive rebound.
White, top of the key, and goes off a pick. Back over, top of the key to Reister. Left side, Mosier. Cole Mosier, left side for three. Got another one. Cole Mosier in the closing seconds of the half hits another three, and the Tiger Hawks have their biggest lead at the break. 35-19, they lead Central. When we return, first half stats and interviews from our girls game. Tiger Hawks lead by 16. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
It's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop, harvest wisely. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. Myers Auto Service in Monona. Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. Member FDIC. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. And by Car Auto Group. Online at karautogroup.com. At the half, it is North Fayette Valley leading 35-19. Earlier tonight, the North Fayette Valley girls win over Central. Final score 39-35. And Coach, a great close. The fourth quarter, hung in there, made the plays down the stretch.
Yeah, I kept battling. That was the thing. Kept telling them during timeouts, got to believe, got to get one stop at a time, limit them to one shot at a time, keep valuing the basketball. A nice little change up. Coach Doughton with a nice call there. I'm going to give her credit going to that UCLA set with Ellsburn at the high post, and that kind of changed things.
And Ellsburn leads you offensively with 10 points, but it was really balanced scoring tonight.
Yes, that's good to see. Anytime that they can't just key on one girl. In a low-scoring game like it was tonight, it was a battle of two pretty good defenses tonight. But love to see the ball being shared and getting many people in that scoring column.
All right. The other thing is, you didn't shoot the ball well in this ball game tonight, but the turnovers down.
Turnovers down, way down. Didn't see any pressure, which that's okay. We talked about needing to value the basketball. When we don't shoot it really well, we gotta have more opportunities. That means, and by that we can't turn it over. And I thought we did a very good job of that tonight. The shooting will come. You could tell we played last night. We had some tired legs, and it showed.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now here?
A couple good days of practice. Hopefully give some girls a little bit of a break tomorrow. But practice, and then we take on Postville comes to town, a little cancer awareness night on Friday night, and turn around and 3 games again next week with Olwine, West Central, and Turkey Valley.
So, yeah, big week for you guys coming up next week. Hope you get through the week. We'll catch up with you guys.
All right, thanks, Dan.
Yes, North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris on his Tiger Hawk team, victorious early tonight, 39-35. A quick break. We'll be joined by Central girls basketball coach Mark Wiley when our halftime show continues after this.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
At the half, North Fayette Valley boys lead by a score of 35-19. Earlier tonight, Central girls dropped a ball game, 39-35 to North Fayette Valley. And Coach, really put yourselves in a position to win this game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I was really proud of our kids. The first 3 quarters, we did a really good job. And even early in the fourth, we
we relinquished the lead. We got it back off a three-pointer. Just some things down the stretch. They went to the free throw line, and we didn't rebound the basketball on that end. And, they get extra opportunities. So, learn from this as a young team, and we're right there, which was good. Just got to execute a little bit better defensively. We played great defense tonight, I felt like, as a whole. But just a few possessions there where we didn't get the rebound. So.
Armstrong hit a 3 for you to bring you back within 36-35, and you still had possession down by 2, having to go the length of the court. What were you guys looking to do on that set late?
So the set late was actually to set 2 ball screens actually, for Briley to be getting the ball on the go, hopefully up the court. Coach Tilleris did a nice job of overextending his kids to the right side, so we struggled to throw that ball in there. Obviously, we turned the ball over, and they ended up with the basketball there. So.
All right, but obviously a learning experience for your kids. Yep. Blair Scharf led you offensively with 11 points. Layla Embertson had 7 points for you tonight.
Yeah, it was nice to see some outside shots fall. I felt like we did a good job in the first half of controlling tempo and getting the ball in the lane and actually getting some kick-out shots. Layla did a good job around the rim for us. I felt like in the second half we did not move very well offensively. We got to do a better job moving ourselves and also moving the basketball. So we'll continue to work on that. We've got another day of practice tomorrow.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now here?
Yeah, busy schedule. We have another practice, like I said, tomorrow night, but then we host both Thursday and Friday night. Thursday night against highly ranked Springville team in Class 1A, so that'll be a challenge. And then we finish the week out against West Central here at home as well.
All right, Coach, we'll catch up with you guys, I think, next week. Good
luck
to you guys.
Sounds good. Thank you, Dan.
Central girls basketball coach Mark Wiley and his Warrior team dropped a hard-fought 39-35 decision earlier tonight. Quick break. First half stats, second half action. You're listening to high school basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hofler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Furniture Showcase in Oldwine. Lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. And by Bacon Concrete in Postville. At the half, North Fayette Valley leads Central 35-19. MFL Marmac leads Turkey Valley at the half 34-16. Parker Keel goes over 1,000 points for his career by hitting a three-pointer tonight. Southwind leads Postville at the half 30-16. Edco over North Cedar. This is a final 58-37. Edco boys a nice win against Calamus Wheatland tonight. Tiger Hawks led by 7 at the end of one at 18-11. They outscored Central 17-8 in the second quarter. They lead by 16. Let's go through the individual totals starting for the Tiger Hawks. Tigerhawks.
Tigerhawks are led by Cale Reister. He's got 13 points. Cole Mosier, 11 points, all in the second quarter off the bench. 4 points for Kyler White, 3 points for Lincoln Ashelman, 2 points for Jordan O'Conus, and 2 points for Gavin Grove. That's 35 points for the Tigerhawks. They shot 34% in the first half. They were 4 of 18 behind the arc, 10 of 18, 56% from the field otherwise, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 0 turnovers for the Tigerhawks in that first half.
Yeah, been well played in that regard. They've had to work for their 16-point lead. Totals for Central.
Owen Hammersland leading the way with 7 points, 5 points for Vaughn Zittergreen, 3 points for Mason Lone, 2 points for Jake Hairtrump, and 2 points for Carson Rignitz. They shot 41% in the first half, 0 of 4 behind the arc, but 7 of 13 for 54% from the field, and 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 83%, but they've got 11 turnovers in that first half.
All right, our girls' finals tonight. South Wind beat Postville 51-12. Edco over North Cedar 60-30. Calamus Wheatland beat Starmont 69-32. Game of the night, MFL Marmac, sole possession of first in the conference, beating Turkey Valley 40-37. And they're still in the fourth quarter of the girls' game. And Clayton Ridge leads West Central 27-25. Meanwhile, Tigerhawks with the basketball as we start the second half, and they continue in their triangle in 2. Ashleman, White, Grove, also out there Reister and Hines to start this second half. Left side, Ashleman, deep left corner, and he'll bring it back out on top. Warriors have certainly worked hard on defense. White in the lane, bounce pass down low to Reister, and he's fouled. Nice bounce pass by White as Reister cut along the baseline. Foul committed on the floor by the Warriors. Zittergreen, Mason Lone, Isaac Lone, Hertrumpf, and Owen Hammersland out there to start the second half for Central. And off the right side, White inbounds to Ashleman. Absolutely wide open. Right corner for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. Hertrumpf, nice job getting the rebound over Hines along the left baseline area. Back into the offensive end. It is Owen Hammersland. Brings it right side. He's open. Going to go off a pick for a 3. Got it from the right side. Reister went under the pick, and that gave Hammersland some spacing. Warriors score first here to start the third.
Yeah, great recognition by Ono Hammersland that he was going to be open on that.
White drives middle of the lane, kicks it right side to Ashleman, who had a 3, but decided not to take it. White, middle of the lane, little one-handed runner, 10 feet away. Got inside the free throw line, floats it up nicely. Tigerhawks back up by 15 a minute into our third quarter.
Yeah, good shot by Central, but good answer there by North Fayette Valley. Get the scoring started in the second half.
And Isaac Lone goes off a pick, and here's a moving screen set by Hertrumpf as Isaac Lone tried to bring it right side, and that will be now the second foul on Central and the third foul on Hertrumpf. So he'll have to check out as they will bring Burns back into the ball game for the first substitution for Central.
And Hertrumpf just kind of threw his leg out there, so Jake Hertrumpf's going to have to go to the bench.
White has the pass deflected by Mason Lone. Loose ball picked up by Burns. Burns tried to lead it back ahead to Mason Lone. The ball goes out of bounds, and White and Mason Lone both run out of the gymnasium into the wall on the other side, but they just touched the wall. They did not run smack dab into it. Good hustle by both, and the ball goes back to the Tigerhawks.
Well, trade turnovers there, but a nice read there by Burns, but trying to lead Mason Lone overshot him a little.
And here is Ashleman on the left side, baseline to Reister. White open at the elbow, 15-footer, right side, got it. Again, he's just sliding in to where it's open against that triangle in 2, and it's an 18-point lead for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, they finally put 2 guards on the top against that triangle and just make that top guy have to move.
Isaac Lone drives in, kicks it baseline. Owen Hammersland deep right side for 3. Shot no good. Rebound kicks there. He left it short, kick to the right side. Picked up by Hines for the Tigerhawks. And here is Ashleman. Drives baseline. Cut off. Back out on top to White. White brings it to the left elbow. Ooh, traveled. Apparently moved the feet before moving the ball. And again, the Tigerhawks do a great job taking care of the basketball for the most part. They only average turnover-wise this year
10.
Yeah, I mean, it's just outstanding what they do, but in that case, that's a turnover.
Yeah, just shuffle the feet before he put the ball down, and official right at top of it there.
9.9 turnovers to be exact is what they average. So Mason Lone, middle of the lane to Zittergreen. Lots of traffic there. Zittergreen gets it out of there to Owen Hammersland. Baseline to Mason Lone on the left side. Lone goes off a pick, stops at the elbow, has the ball knocked away. Loose ball on the floor, and it's going to be picked up by Mason Lone. Down on the floor ends up White, diving in there as well as the other Lone in Isaac, and it is a jump ball, and it will stay down here with Central.
Yeah, Central's going to take it over the left side of their own hoop here. Good hustle getting back to that ball after it got tipped by the Tigerhawks.
Zittergreen will take it out of bounds off the left side. By the way, West Central has defeated Clayton Ridge tonight, 40-39, a big win for West Central. Meanwhile, Owen Hammersland, left side, and works it there with Lone. The shot clock's down at 5, and here in the corner, Owen Hammersland, deep 3, left it short, line drived it. From the left side, shot clock winding down, and now as White brings it into the offensive end, he's actually tripped from behind Let's see who the foul was on, and it is actually on Owen Hammersland. It was an inadvertent trip. And the ball goes back to North Fayette Valley, but that's the third whistle on Central in the first 2.5 minutes of this third quarter.
Yeah, they don't want to put North Fayette Valley at the free throw line and let them extend this lead at all.
And Ashleman brings it across the timeline. By the way, they still have a boys' game to go.
I was going to say, we're at the second half here already.
Ashleman deep left side for three. Line drive it short. He was a step behind the arc from the left wing. Shot no good. Griffin Hammersland just checked in for Isaac Lone, and he gets the rebound back into the offensive end. So it is actually, he checked in for Mason Lone, by the way. Right side, Griffin Hammersland. Top of the key, feeds it back to big brother Owen. Owen brings it left side, stopped by Hines, doing a good job guarding that guard, and back out on top to Isaac Lone. Left side, Owen Hammersland. Brings it right wing to Zittergreen. Shot clock's at 10. Zittergreen drives in, lowers the shoulder, uses the left hand. It's strong. Good defense by Hines. Didn't give him any ground. Hines gets the rebound and outlets it to Ashleman. And the Tiger Hawks back into the offensive end. Left side, White. White, it is Riester. Riester at the free throw line, drives in, a little one-handed shot, an offensive foul.
It hooked him.
He drove right side, gave the arm out, extended it a bit. That's the third foul now on Riester.
Yeah, and as soon as he got that, first thing he did is put that arm around. He didn't use it around the defender after he took the dribble, then he let go, and the official right there said he's gaining that advantage. They're going to call that an offensive foul against the Tiger Hawks.
White and Grove check out for North Fayette Valley. O'Conus back into the ball game, also as well as Mosier, who really gave them a lift in the second quarter. Meanwhile, for Central, Mason Lone has come back into the ball game along with Burns. And checking out there was Zittergreen and also Isaac Lone. Meanwhile, they try to work it in the lane, pick and roll to Griffin Hammersland. He's overshot. Ball goes out of bounds off the right side of the basket. Warriors turn it over back to the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, Tiger Hawks going to reset here, try to run some kind of offense, sitting here with an 18-point lead.
And O'Conus across the timeline offensively. Back over, left side to Riester, top of the key, O'Conus. He drives in the lane, pulls up, a little one-handed push shot, 8 feet away, shot no good. And on the floor, there's a foul. And this is on Hertrump going after the rebound for Riester. And that will be the fourth foul now on Hertrump.
Yeah, that's going to be his fourth. And you see Central kind of changed gears there. They went man-to-man defense, try to give him a different look. And man-to-man means he had Riester that he had to box out, made a little extra contact there before the ball was hit down on the ground.
So Riester, again, stays in the ball game for North Fayette Valley. Ashleman checks out, Grove comes in. And for Central, again, they have now brought back into the game Rignitz as Hertrump checks out with those 4 fouls. And actually, the scoreboard says there's only 3, but I think that's still up from Riester. Speaking of Riester, he drives right side, shot no good, left it short, gets his own rebound, putback shot no good, but he's fouled on the putback attempt. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
And Cole Mosier is back into the game as well. I believe White checked out of the game, and he's at the scorer's desk to check back in.
And it is again at the free throw line. It is Cale Riester, and the free throw on its way, and it is no good. Missed it to the left. 40-22. We've had a lot of action, not a lot of scoring so far. As halfway through the third quarter, North Fayette Valley's outscored Central all of 5-3. Second free throw being eyed by Riester on its way, and that one no good. Laid flat off the rim, rolled to the left. Burns gets the rebound for the Warriors.
Yeah, they fixed the score. I had 39, they had 40. They just fixed it. So 39-22.
And right side, Mason Lone stops at the free throw line. Back over to Griffin Hammersland on the left wing. He brings it to the elbow, covered. Back over left side to Mason Lone. Lone cut off on the left baseline area, needs some help, somebody to come help him out. That will be Griffin Hammersland on the left wing. Hammersland, right side to Owen Hammersland. Step back 3, leaves it short, falling away. Griffin Hammersland saves it back out on top to Owen Hammersland, and the Warriors maintain possession. Meanwhile, Rignitz gets it back door. Pump fakes, but he took an extra step. He got Mosier in the air. Mosier actually came down, and it would have been a foul, but Rignitz walked while making the move.
Yeah, he made a great fake there and knew the contact was coming, but shuffled his feet before the contact actually got there, so he's going to have the turnover instead of the chance for the foul.
So it is again now North Fayette Valley's ball.
And Cale Riester checks out of the ball game here. It looks like White is back in the ball game for him.
And across the timeline, left side to Mosier. 3.5 left in our third. Mosier, right side along the baseline to Hines. Hines has been kind of held in check tonight offensively for the Tiger Hawks. He certainly has been huge for them, averages over 12 a game. O'Conus drives in, crazy double pump layup, dollar move, nickel shot, hit off the side of the backboard, out of bounds, and O'Conus kind of lost where he was at on the court.
Yeah, I think he didn't realize his awareness, his spatial awareness there, and lost that. Vaughn Zittergreen's going to check back in, and Isaac Lone's going to check back in as well. And it looks like who's checking out for them? Burns and Rignitz.
Right side, it is again a Mason Lone, cut off by White, back out on top to Griffin Hammersland. Goes off a pick, back over now to Mason Lone. Lone drives in right side, pump fakes, covered, back to Griffin Hammersland. He loses the ball. O'Conus knocked it out of there, picks it up. Tiger Hawks back in the offensive end. White, nice bounce pass to Grove. Grove from the left side, lays it up and in. Tiger Hawks in transition, biggest lead of the night at 19.
Yeah, great hustle there by Gavin Grove on the back side of where that drive was coming from, snuck behind the defense, got that nice bounce pass up strong off the glass on the left side.
Isaac Lone, left side to Zittergreen. Zittergreen at the elbow, drives, and he's bodied there by Declan Hines as Zittergreen trying to drive off the left and draws contact.
Yeah, just going to be a body there, not able to get the shot off, so Warriors going to take this off the left side of their own hoop.
Another score to pass along. Southwind leads Postville at the end of 3, 49-25. Hines checks out. Ashleman back into the ball game, so you've got the two post players on the bench for the Tiger Hawks right now. Left side, they try to get it inbounds, and it's intercepted by Cole Mosier. Isaac Lone tried to bounce it to Mason Lone from the left baseline area to the right block area and read well by the Tiger Hawks. Mosier on top. Off a pick, covered, left side to O'Conus. Warriors now playing man-to-man with the two big guys on the bench for the Tiger Hawks. Grove has a lane to the basket, drives in, uses the left hand, never even used the right hand. Kept it on the left hand all the way up and in, and it's now 43-22, 21-point lead there for, once again, North Fayette Valley. Meanwhile, it is Griffin Hammersland. Deep right corner for three. Shot is no good. Zittergreen gets the rebound on the weak side. His put back from the left side off the back of the rim. Rebound deflected right back to Zittergreen, and he's fouled. And it is Ashleman with the foul in the middle of the lane. Warriors working hard, but they will get to the benefit of taking the ball off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, they're not enough to get in the bonus yet here. That's only the third team foul against the Tiger Hawks. We've got another substitution. It looks like Mason Lone's going to check out, and it looks like Rignitz is back into the ball game.
Inbounds, Griffin Hammersland back over to Rignitz. Rignitz right side to Isaac Lone, and we've got a foul. And actually, I believe we have a stoppage of play, and our officials are going to get together and talk.
I wonder if this is a shot clock reset or what they're going to talk about here.
So we've had that happen a couple of times tonight, and our officials looking things over. They've done a good job conversing tonight to make sure they're clear on everything.
And I think they've done a nice job. It's been a well-played ball game, so they're gonna reset here and talk about whatever's going on here.
Yeah, the official says it's my fault. Yeah, my fault. My bad.
Yeah, I wonder if he thought maybe the shot clock was supposed to reset, and it wasn't. So the ball went out of bounds here. We're going to play where we're at.
Yeah, even went to both coaches and said, my bad. In the backcourt, so we reset from center court, and the Warriors get it inbounds to Griffin Hammersland. Here, driving through the left side, Isaac Lone drives in, muscles it up, but too strong. Rebound pulled off the right side by Grove. Grove stumbles, otherwise they may have had a fast break opportunity back the other way. Meanwhile, Grove, a tough pass to Mosier, who saves it out of bounds, and then it's saved back out of bounds by Isaac Lone in the near corner. Here comes Central back offensively. Owen Hammersland, right side for three, off the back of the rim, no good. White gets the rebound. Tiger Hawks want to push it as we approach 1:15 left in the third. Right side, White stops the dribble, back left side, and works it there with Ashleman. Ashleman, right wing to White. White, middle of the lane, jump stops, takes a little one-handed spin shot, 8 feet away, left it short, no good. Nice job creating some space. Missed the shot. Isaac Lone gets the rebound. Griffin Hammersland to Isaac Lone, wide open left side for three, got it! Between the right wing and the left wing rather, in the top of the key, hit that shot. 43-25, 18-point lead for the Tiger Hawks. They led by 16 at the half. Ashleman and has it on the right wing for North Fayette Valley. 45 seconds left here in the third. Mosier had those 11 points in the third quarter to really spark the Tiger Hawks. O'Conus now has it left side to Ashleman. Ashleman wants to drive in the lane, jump stops, kicks it right side, intercepted by Owen Hammersland. Here's a fast break. Owen Hammersland spins, middle of the lane, loses the basketball. They're going to call foul, and this is on North Fayette Valley as he went up for the shot there, and they say he was actually fouled on the drive in, and the foul is on O'Conus. So it was on the floor, and it is Owen Hammersland checking out, and Burns checks back into the game for the Warriors.
Yeah, that was not able to get the shot off there. That foul occurred before he was able to elevate. Looks like Kyler White's going to check out as well.
And they have brought back Grove back into the ball game. Correction there, actually Tanner Wilker, number 13 in. Meanwhile, Central tries to get it in. They try to work it on the left wing. It's overshot. Rignitz tried to track it down back in the defensive end. Couldn't get to it. Goes out of bounds on the far sideline. North Fayette Valley can work for the final shot if they choose.
Yeah, and then you can see Coach Cranberry holding up. We want to work for one here, look for a good shot. Take the first thing that they can find that's open.
Yeah, so Tanner Wilker checked in, and now we've got another stoppage.
The clock never started again.
So, again, we continue to work on that.
And they're fixing the foul. That's what they're doing.
Okay, there was a foul on the wrong person. They called the foul on Oconus. So they've continued to communicate well tonight. Maybe a little too much than they wanted to, but they've made sure of everything.
Yep, they're making sure.
And now they are continuing to remind them that the foul was on number 24, and that was on Owen Hammersland. So the scoreboard said the foul was on actually Griffin Hammersland. I just got the wrong brother. Heck, we've had that problem every night we do a Central
made that
game.
mistake a couple of times as well.
2 sets of brothers. Makes it tough. So he's waiting for the scores table to switch the foul on the player foul on the board.
Yeah, they're waiting for this to get corrected, and we're waiting with them, but everybody's got an eye on the scores bench right now. Make sure they get this thing fixed.
A little more pressure on our people running the scores table tonight.
They're fixing the time. They're not fixing the foul.
So he was saying 24 seconds.
24.7 seconds. There we go.
So that's what they were working on. They were working on the clock, but they were working on the time. All right. So it's understood. And here in the offensive end, North Fayette Valley will work for the final shot of the quarter. Oconus, 12 seconds to go. Mosier, left side to Ashleman. He drives baseline, cut off on the left baseline. Back out on top to Oconus. 3 from a step behind the arc. Well short. Wilker saves it out of bounds, but back into the hands of Zittergreen. And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. North Fayette Valley led by 16 at the half. It's 18 right now. 43-25 as we go to the fourth.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Tiger Hawk Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bruins and James Insurance, who are Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. You're listening to high school basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. So it's 43-25 in a ball game that really slowed down in the third quarter. North Fayette Valley outscored Central 8-6 in the third quarter.
Yeah, not a lot of scoring. The Tiger Hawks were 4 of 11, 0 of 2 for the free throw line. The Warriors were 2 of 10. Those 2 were three-pointers, and no free throws shot at all.
So here we start the fourth quarter. North Fayette Valley has Hines and Reister back in the ball game. Also in there as well as Oconus. Wilker stays out there along with as well Ashleman. So Tiger Hawks with the basketball, and they have an 18-point lead. Warriors have been unable to make up any ground. Right side to Hines, deep right corner, left side to Reister. He's open, left side, fires up the 3, got it from the left wing. It's his first 3 of the night, correct?
It is. It's his first 3, first attempt even.
21-point lead for North Fayette Valley. For Central, Isaac Lone, Griffin Hammersland, Mason Lone. Also out there is Burns, along with Zittergreen, and Burns holds the basketball at the elbow and quickly tied up. Ashleman reaches in, forces a jump ball, but the Warriors have it on the possession roll.
Yeah, Warriors will maintain possession here, but good hustle there by the defense of North Fayette Valley to tie that up.
And inbounds to Lone. That's Mason with it. And he goes off a pick at the top of the key. Back over to Isaac Lone at the left elbow. And they work it to Zittergreen. Zittergreen back over to Isaac Lone. Ashleman slipped on the court, but gets back up to defend Isaac Lone. And now traveling with the basketball is Isaac Lone. Hey, good effort by Ashleman. Slipped, fell down, gets out defensively, and forces a turnover.
Yeah, gets right back up and gets in the face alone there, able to force that. That's going to be the 19th turnover on the Warriors tonight.
Wilker on top to Oconus. Conus right side, baseline area to Hines. Hines stopped on the right, back over top of the key to Oconus. Left side, Ashleman left wing for 3. Left is short, line drive. He's had good looks tonight. And the rebound pulled down there by Burns for Central. And a minute into our fourth quarter here. And the Tiger Hawks up by 18. Right side, Griffin Hammersland double pumped the three-point shot, or double thought it, and end up switching the feet. He makes the 3, but it's waved off because of the travel. Just again, gave second thought to it, and that caused the wall.
I think he was surprised how open he was in the corner, had to reset his feet, and ended up shuffling before he knocked down that 3.
Ashleman, by the way, has had some good looks tonight, and they want him shooting the 3. He was 11 of 30 coming in to last night's ball game. Meanwhile, Wilker takes a 3 left side, got it from the left wing. Tanner Wilker hits the three-pointer there, and it's 49-25 as the Tiger Hawks extend.
Yeah, big shot by the senior Tanner Wilker there.
And Zimmergreen drives in, crazy, out of control shot, and call for an offensive foul. As Wilker doing it on both ends. Draws the charge, Zimmergreen out of control. That's why it's a player control foul, and the ball goes back to the Tiger Hawks.
And you can see what Von Zittergreen's trying to do there. Trying to get into the lane, try to force the action, maybe get a free throw, maybe get an easy bucket, but lower the head, initiate that contact.
Ashleman checks out for North Fayette Valley. Mosier comes in. Meanwhile, for Central, they have checked out Burns along with Griffin Hammersland. Back into the ballgame is Owen Hammersland along with Hertrump. And back over on top to Mosier. Central, again, back to the triangle and 2, but left side, Wilker, left corner for 3, grazes the side of the rim. Shot no good. On the floor is Hertrump, and they yell for a timeout, and they get it. Central takes a timeout. Coach Stramer from the far end of the court yells it, and they get it. 24-point lead for North Fayette Valley. 6:06 to go. We'll take this timeout.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We have a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going either on your farm or on the road. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Check out our current rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions. Edgewood Auto and Towing in Edgewood.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end, and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks, and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
49-25 here. 6:06 to go. Warriors take a timeout. They still have 2 to work with. That should not be a concern, as the only thing really left to decide in this ball game is the final score. Central, again, throwing a different defense tonight at North Fayette Valley, and I think the Tiger Hawks are just going to see this more. Whether it's a box and 1, triangle and 2, diamond and 1, you're going to see different looks defensively throughout much of the second half of the season.
And I think Central did well with it to begin, but North Fayette Valley a little too much for him.
Hertrump in the lane, takes a shot, bounced it off the right side, banked it there, air banked it, and the rebound by North Fayette Valley with Reister. Wilker, wide open, didn't take the shot though. O'Conus top of the key, he will. Step behind the arc for 3, shot no good. Rebound by Hertrump, pulled down middle of the lane. So North Fayette Valley fell down early in this game, and here's Zittergreen ahead of the pack. Tiger Hawks don't get back defensively, and Zittergreen scores the layup, uses the right hand from the left side, and a 22-point lead for North Fayette Valley. And again, the Tiger Hawks want to finish this off strong. Here's a reach-in foul by Mason Lone. You don't want to give up easy baskets.
Yeah, and you can see Coach Cranberry down here barking out some things to his defense. Got to get back on that. Don't give him those runouts. And you can see Cale Reister, he was frustrated because all of a sudden he realized the ball was right there in front of him, but he wasn't in position to do anything.
O'Conus, right side to Mosier. Mosier, deep 3, right side, short off the front of the rim from 22 feet away. Hines, the rebound, his putback shot, banks it up and in from the right side. Hines stepped through a double team. 51-27, first bucket of the night for Hines.
Yeah, that's his first bucket tonight.
And again, he averages over 12 points a ball game for them and has really contributed the last couple of nights, scoring over 20 points in both those games. Isaac Alone backs his way down, traveled with the basketball. Yep, backed his way down, but it picked up the dribble, and it goes back to North Fayette Valley. 5 minutes to go in this ball game.
Yeah, tried to lean on that, tried to create that space, and shuffled the feet as he stepped back.
Across the timeline is Reister, and Reister right side to Wilker. Wide open right side, launches another 3, circled around, no good. Owen Hammersland gets the rebound underneath. What I was talking about earlier is the Tiger Hawks played last night. So, again, you expect their legs to just kind of, at this point, be a little tired, but they've got a comfortable lead. You still want to finish strong. Zittergreen, right side, Hertrump, baseline 15-footer, nailed it just off the baseline towards the right side, and it's 51-29. So this ball game was in the, North Fayette Valley scored 75 the first time as Reister takes a deep 3 and grazed the bottom of the rim. Shot no good. Saves the rebound back to Wilker. He drives in, banks it up and in from the left side. Right place, right time for Tanner Wilker. He's got a couple of baskets.
Yeah, and you can see Coach Cranberry, he's going to go to his bench a little bit here, but they want to work some clock. They want to get this a good possessions, get a good look, work some clock, let this thing tick away.
Yeah, Tiger Hawks scored 75 in the first matchup. Central scored 54. Both these teams will fall short tonight. Zittergreen and Isaac Alone check out. We'll start to see some subs here. And Griffin Hammersland back into the ballgame along with Rignitz. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, they have brought in number 14 as Owen Hammersland goes backdoor and scores a layup from the right side. And that is Kyler Bertram, a 6'2 junior who's checked in there for Hines. So we start to finish things off here in the final 4 minutes. Riester behind the back dribble, drives in, uses the left hand, but left it short on the drive. Nice move. Griffin Hammersland the rebound. Back over here now is Mason Lone. Lone kicks it left side to Hammersland, but the pass too high, too hot to handle, and Owen Hammersland probably brought the hands down a little too early. That contributed to that.
Well, he saw he was open. He knew he was going to take that three, but didn't watch that ball all the way in first.
And across the timeline, it is again Okonis with the basketball. Okonis left side to, again, Mosier down in the lane. Riester left block, and one of the best looks he's had tonight, posting up in the left block and able to catch, turn, and fire before any help defense. 22-point lead for NFV.
Yeah, point blank there, able to knock that down, no problem.
And right side with the basketball is, again, Hertrump, who drives in, but there is a foul, and he was hand-checked on the way in.
And that's going to go against Riester. I believe that's going to be his 4th foul in this game.
So 3:19 to go. Riester point-wise in this ball game tonight, give us a total.
Yeah, he's at 18 points tonight, below his average of about 30.
Yeah, and again, for Central, that was their goal. Try to hold him. You know you're going to stop him, but just try to slow him down. Meanwhile, Central has the ball knocked away. In front of the Central bench, they will maintain possession. Bertram knocked it away. 3:15 to go in our 4th quarter. And inbounds to, again, Mason Lone. Lone, backdoor Griffin. Hammersland wide open. Blocked emphatically by Riester, who tracks down the rebound in the corner and leads the fast break. Euro steps. Nice feed over to Wilker, but they wave it off. Would have been a beautiful drive-in dish. But the foul is on the floor on the drive-in, and that negates Wilker with another basket.
Yeah, that was a nice drive, and he garnered a lot of attention once again, and just not able to get that before the foul.
And Hertrump will check out as Zittergreen comes back into the ball game. Mosier takes it out of bounds off the left side and gets it in the corner to Okonis. Okonis drives in, jump stops, floats it, middle of the lane, shot no good. Riester the rebound, put back off the back of the rim. He was kind of fading to the left, left it short. Zittergreen with the rebound for the Warriors as they come up empty, North Fayette Valley. Right side, Griffin Hammersland, deep right corner for three, shot no good, rolls flat. Left side of the rim, Bertram gets the rebound for the Tigerhawks. Okonis drives in and he carried the basketball. He was trying to lead the break, tried to make a move, carried it, and the turnover gives it to, once again, Central. I think Cale Riester probably calling it a night. He will check out with 2:42 to go, and your team leads by 24. Into the game will be number 22, Kendrick White. A 6'3 sophomore makes his first appearance. Try to get you another score. South Wind has defeated Postville tonight, 62-36, the final score there. Meanwhile, Isaac Lone to Zittergreen. Zittergreen drives baseline left side, gets by his defender, and then off the glass left side. Good job there by Zittergreen, creating some spacing. 55-33. We approach 2:15 left in the fourth. Another final to pass along. It was Calamus Wheatland tonight defeating Starmont as Bertram has it left side. Final score there, by the way, was 77-53. Meanwhile, Bertram tried to back his way into the lane, traveled with the basketball, and the turnover gives it to the Warriors.
What was the Starmont-Cal Wheat score?
77-53 final score. Calamus Wheatland over Starmont tonight. Starmont boys picked up a nice win over Clayton Ridge last night.
They did, yes. That was a big win for them.
So that game at Cal Wheat, 77-53, the final score. So across the timeline, it is Aaron Hertrump, correction there, Hertrump, Jake Hertrump, brings it back on top as Owen Hammersland is checked out of the ball game. So on top, Zittergreen. Zittergreen right side to, again, Hertrump. Hertrump wants to drive baseline, gets a step by his defender, and he's pushed. Hand check there by Bertram. Let's not get into the bonus here. It's the second foul by North Fayette Valley, 3 for Central, 1:45 left in the fourth.
Yeah, we don't want to get in the bonus on that. Just those hand checks going to the hoop. That's what they're calling here. And it's not just the touch, it's the push with that.
So South Wind, we'll see them next week against MFL Marmac. Meanwhile, lots of subs coming in. Bertram, Okonis, Mosier all check out for North Fayette Valley. For Central, Griffin Hammersland, Isaac Alone, and Zittergreen call it a night. In for Central, number 12, Caden Fetty, 5'11 junior. Number 15, Henry Reimer, a 5'11 junior. As driving in the lane is once again Fetty. Flips it up from the left side. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. A three-point opportunity for Fetty right off the bench. Rignitz, by the way, also checked in.
Good drive there by Fetty. Flips it up with the left hand and gets hammered on the process. Ball goes in. Let's get him a free throw.
All right, in for North Fayette Valley, as here is the left-handed Fetty's free throw. Rolls over the front of the rim, rolls to the back, and rolls through. Number 34 into the ball game, 24 rather, Hayden Thompson. Thompson, a 6'6 sophomore. Also checking in for them as well is number 4 into the game, and that is Drew Stolka, a 5'10 sophomore. And number 11 into the ball game, and Nick Hines, a 6' senior. Wilker off the right side. They're just trying to run the offense here. And do they lose the basketball? A nice pass there to Thompson. The ball was deflected to him, actually. Wilker back over left side now with White. White, left side, shot clock down inside 10 seconds. Wilker brings it back over on the left wing to Stolka. Stolka back to Wilker, deep three, left side on its way off the front of the rim, no good. Thompson lost the rebound, picked it, sliding down to the floor. There is Stolka, and Stolka is quickly tied up, but good hustle on the floor with 1:01 to go. It stays down here. Tiger Hawks will get another chance.
And number 10 for the Warriors, Maxwell Shantz, is going to check in, and it looks like who checked out for them? Hertrump checks out for them.
Jake Hertrump checked out. By the way, it looks like everybody's played tonight. So Sub's going to finish this off here. Inbounds to Nick Hines. Deep right corner. That is Stolka, right corner for three. Off the side of the rim. Missed it off the left side. But Wilker the rebound. His putback left side. No good. Too strong. Gets his own rebound. Putback. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And a three-point opportunity with 49 seconds to go. And Tanner Wilker filling up the stats here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, doing a nice job getting himself in the scoring column. He's at 7 points, and he's got the chance for the three-point play.
So certainly a good night there as he has come off the bench, the 6'2 senior. Averages a couple of points a ball game. Certainly has seen playing time throughout the year. Wilker's free throw off the back of the rim, unable to finish off the three-point play. Fetty gets the rebound. 57-36. As the Tiger Hawks won by 21 the first time, and that's what the lead is right now. Reimer stops the dribble in the corner, deep three there, launched by Shantz. It is short, and Rignitz loses the ball out of bounds off the left side. They were hoping to get Shantz a shot. He got the look, and the shot no good. Shantz at 5'7" junior, and he'll hustle back on defense.
Yep, had an opportunity there just to lift a little long here. He's on the bottom of that 2-3 zone.
Stolka right side to White. White back over on the right wing, working it there with Nick Hines. Hines back over left side to Wilker. Wilker to Stolka. Open, deep left corner below us for three. No good off the front of the rim. Thompson got the rebound and then tried to put it back up in the air when instead of coming down and taking it up strong, but he's fouled from behind. And with 17 seconds to go, Thompson goes to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, he's going to have an opportunity here for a couple of free throws, and the Tiger Hawks pull all of their guys off of the line here. So they're going to give the ball to the Warriors after this free throw.
Free throw, it is good by the left-handed Thompson. Hayden Thompson, 6'6" sophomore. North Fayette Valley boys won the GV game earlier tonight impressively. Thompson's second free throw, it is good. 59-36, 17.5 seconds to go. And across the timeline is for Central, Fetty. Fetty left side to Reimer, bobbles it, tries to bring it right side, and he'll go baseline shots. Open again, bobbles it, wide open, 15-footer on its way, long. Banked it left side, rebound pulled down there by Hines, and the game comes to an end as Shots actually gets off another shot, but it's short. I'm not sure that would have counted, but they gave him another chance, and he missed it, and the game comes to an end. North Fayette Valley, the winning streak continues. It's now 12 in a row. They led by 16 at the half. They win comfortably by 23. 59-36, that's the final score. With the win, the Tiger Hawks 12-0, 9-0 in the conference. Central drops to 5-8, 3-6 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned, and Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank, we're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Welcome back once again to Elkader. It is North Fayette Valley winning 59-36, led 35-19 at the half, kept Central at a distance. Other boys finals so far: South win over Postville 62-36, MFL Marmac defeating Turkey Valley 68-47, Edco over North Cedar 58-37, Calamus Wheatland and Starmont 77-53. Cal Wheat wins. We expect to give you maybe a first quarter score with West Central and Clayton Ridge with the quad fun they're having down in Guttenberg tonight. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the first half game totals here for North Fayette Valley. Let's start with them first.
They were led tonight by Cal Reister, under his average, but still 18 points for Reister tonight. Cole Mosier, 11 points off the bench, all in that second quarter, gave them a big lift. 8 points for Kyler White, 7 points for Tanner Wilker, all in the fourth quarter. We had 6 points for Gavin Grove, 2 points for Declan Hines, 3 points for Lincoln Ashelman. We had 2 points for Jordan O'Conis and 2 points for Hayden Thompson, so that's 59 points. It looks like the Tiger Hawks shot 36% tonight, 6 of 32 from behind the arc for 19%, 5 of 8 at the free throw line. That's 63% shooting, and they ended up with 7 turnovers, all those turnovers in that second half.
And again, that's what they continue to do, is just they're below 10 turnover-wise this year. They've been outstanding. Totals for Clayton Ridge now.
For Central tonight, they were led by Owen Hammerslin. He had 12 points. Vaughn Zittergreen finishes with 9 points. 4 points for Jake Hairtrump, 3 points for Mason Lone, 3 points for Isaac Lone, 3 points for Caden Fetty there in the fourth quarter. Carson Rignitz with 2 points, so 36 points. They shot 37%, so they actually shot overall a better percentage, but only 2 of 13 behind the arc. That's 15%. 12 of 25 from the field otherwise, and 6 of 7 from the free throw line for 86%. So some positives there. They finished at 23 turnovers, a little above their average.
And again, they came out with a game plan. They went triangle and 2. That's what they decided to do, and we're going to talk with North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranbeer about that. Tried to give North Fayette Valley some different looks defensively and held down North Fayette Valley, but the Tiger Hawks defensively holding Central to 36 points. Post-game show begins. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coach, first off tonight, you come out right away, fall down 9-2, and Central comes out there running a triangle and 2.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about that before we came out. We had to have energy coming out after playing last night, and we saw they did the same thing to Southwind, came out and got ahead of them like 8-0. So, it wasn't the start we wanted, and had a feeling they'd maybe try some junk defense. They did that the first time around. Took a slow while to figured that out, but I thought our defense was there all night. Obviously, we had a lot of open shots we didn't make, but when we can hang our hat on the defense, that's the key to our team.
All right, offensively, we'll talk about certainly, Kel Reister and what he does for you offensively, but Cole Mosier with a huge lift, 11 points in that second quarter.
Yeah, and we talked about that. He came in right away. We wanted to get some shots for him. He picked up 2 fouls, so we had to take him back out. And it was a night where some of our other guys were getting great looks, but they weren't falling. And talked to him. I said, hey, you got to get back in there and play defense with your hands off and look for your shot. And he did that. He can do that if he's got his feet set out there. He's as good a shooter as we have.
Yeah, Kel Reister had 18 points, had to work hard for those points.
Yeah, he did. Like I said, he got in a little bit of foul trouble there, and they did a really good job. A great game plan on Coach Stramer's part, fronting him and having backside help the whole night, and just being physical with him. But he got to the rim occasionally and hit a couple of threes, or 1 3 anyway. And so yeah, it's a tough night when you're playing back to back, but that's the stuff we got to be ready to do.
Yeah, Tanner Wilker, 7 points in the fourth quarter. Good to see.
Yeah, it was great to see him get in the game, and he was aggressive. And I told him if he's open, he's got to let it fly. And show me some things there too defensively. He played hard, so we had a lot of guys play hard, and good night for him too.
All right, 3-point wise, again you had looks 6 of 32 from the 3-point line tonight.
That's probably the most threes we've taken in a game in a couple of years probably. But they were open, and we had to tell them to keep shooting them. It was one of those nights where they weren't falling, and it seems like this gym is our poison for whatever reason for shooting threes. We just don't shoot it well down here. But once again, we'll take those looks every night if people are just going to let us stand there and shoot open gym shots.
Yeah, and Ashleman over a 30% three-point shooter, so you want him certainly to launch those shots.
He was a 50% shooter last year. Just once again, it's one of those confidence issues. He'll hit a few, he'll be fine.
Yep. All right. What's coming up for you guys now?
Yeah, so we finally get to practice a little bit tomorrow and Thursday. We haven't done that in a while. And then we got Postville on Friday, and then we turn around and do this Monday, Tuesday thing. Next weekend we have Old Wine at Upper Iowa on Monday, and then West Central on Tuesday.
All right, so certainly a chance to keep it going. We'll catch up with you guys.
Thank you.
Once again, North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranbeer talking things over about his Tiger Hawk team victorious tonight, 59-36. We'll take a break. We'll be joined by Central coach Brady Streamer when our postgame show continues after this.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Welcome back to Elkader. Again, our final score, North Fayette Valley victorious, 59-36. Victorious over Central in this ball game tonight. Our post-game show continues. We're now joined by Central boys basketball coach Brady Streamer. Coach, first off here, I think defensively, let's talk about that game plan. You started triangle in 2, and I think you're pleased at how that went.
Yeah, we knew coming in that we had to stop Reeser, number 1, but the Hines kid has really kind of taken a step forward the last 2 games for him. I told you in the pregame they've scored 50 or more combined the last 2 games, so we were going to make the guards beat us. That was kind of the triangle, too, just pack in the paint, stack bodies in front of those 2 posts and make the guards shoot. And eventually, I know they started kind of cold, but those guards started to hit some shots for them.
Yeah, great start for you guys. Built that 9-2 lead, a lot of confidence early.
Yep, that's a couple games in a row we've come out hot, which is great. It just seems like every time that happens, then we get complacent or lack of intensity or whatever it may be, then we give the run right back. I think they went on 11 or 12-0 run after that.
Part of a 16-2 run.
Yeah, so that's a killer. We've talked a lot this year about minimizing opponents' runs, maximizing our own. Basketball's a game of runs, and we got to do a better job of minimizing theirs.
All right, offensively tonight, I know a tougher night for your team, only putting up 36 points. Owen Hammersland had 12 points. I think you like his looks. And Vaughn Zittergreen working hard for 9.
Yep. Owen's kind of led us in a lot of games this season. He's our leading scorer. He's aggressive. I thought we could have done a better job trying to look in transition, not necessarily forcing it, but I know Vaughn got loose for a couple layups on transition. I thought that was there more often than not if we would have looked for it. And then the half court, kudos to NFV, man. They played really good man defense. They're a good defensive team. I thought some backdoor looks were there. We just got to be cleaner with the basketball in the half court.
All right, you talk about being cleaner with the basketball. Turnovers again tonight, a little too high.
Yeah, I know my assistant had 24. I don't know if that's accurate, but it's around there. That's too many. I talked before the game about just field goal attempts, not letting them get so many. I think the first time we played them, they had 20 more shots than we did between offensive rebounds and turnovers. And then when you give them the ball 24 times, let Reeser get some dunks in transition, that makes it a lot harder to guard.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now?
Short or busy week for us. We got Springville coming here on Thursday, which is a good team. It's going to be a good test for us. And then we close the week with West Central at home with another conference matchup.
All right, we'll catch up with you, I think, next week. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you, Dan.
Central basketball coach Brady Streamer talking things over about his Warrior team. We'll keep it right here. Start to wrap up our post-game show tonight. We have a first quarter score in from Clayton Ridge and West Central. Clayton Ridge leads 14-13. At the end of 1. We got that about 3 minutes ago.
They got a lot of ball to play down there yet today.
And let's go through our finals tonight. Our girls' final tonight, North Fayette Valley with a strong fourth quarter. They outscore Central 18-8 in the final quarter, overcome a 6-point deficit. They win 39-35. Other girls' finals tonight. MFL Marmac beat Turkey Valley 40-37. The Bulldogs in sole possession of first place in the conference. Emmy Wickner hit a 3 with 4 seconds to go to give them the lead.
Yeah, gave them the lead, and then the 1-point lead, and then they had to foul, so a couple of free throws to tack on there, but a big win for those young Bulldogs. control the conference once again.
And we'll see them Friday night. Southwind beat Postville tonight 51-12. West Central beating Clayton Ridge tonight 40-39. Edco over North Cedar 60-30. Calamus Wheatland defeated Starmont 69-32. Those are our girls' finals. Our boys' final tonight, North Fayette Valley again led by 16 at the half, never really challenged in the second half. They settle for a 23-point win, 59-36. Also tonight, MFL Marmac has defeated Turkey Valley 68-47. Southwind over Postville boys 62-36. Edco beat North Cedar 58-37. Calamus Wheatland defeating Starmont 77-53. And at the end of the first quarter, Clayton Ridge leads West Central 14-13. We're not going to wait around for a final tonight. We'll catch that on KCTN.com and on sports tomorrow morning. Let's get your thoughts on our girls' game first off tonight.
Well, before I get in that, remember Parker Keel got to 1,000
Yes.
tonight in that boys' game. We want to give some props to him as well. But that girls' game
hit a three-pointer for that 1,000th point.
That was a huge shot for them. For that girls' game, North Fayette Valley looked improved. They looked like they had kind of gotten things together and then kind of fell apart. Central got back into it. They were looking strong. Both of those teams looked like they had young people on the court, and they were struggling to get that consistency. I know North Fayette Valley was happy to avenge that loss. Coach Wiley will regroup. They'll refigure some things out and come back and play well the rest of the week.
A well-played girls game tonight.
Yeah,
Fouls weren't a concern there. It was a defensive battle. Both teams played hard. North Fayette Valley wins at 39-35. Our boys' final tonight, North Fayette Valley, bit of a slow start. They played last night. That probably figured into it, but they rebounded and did what they should do, build that lead, and again, able to coast the second half.
Well, and both benches in that boys' game got onto the court, so they cleared the benches. Everybody got to play, and I think North Fayette Valley, it's pretty obvious they're a good team here in Northeast Iowa. They are the team to beat in the Upper Iowa Conference, and nobody has pushed them enough yet, but they've got a bright future here, and they're sitting 12-0 right now, top of the conference.
And again, most teams, I think, the second half of the season, they're going to try to throw something different in North Fayette Valley. I mean, you have to.
You have to
right
do
now,
something.
Right now,
yeah.
they've shown they're a cut above everybody in the conference.
Well, and some props to Central tonight. They really took Hines out of the equation tonight. Cale Reister, got some points, but he was nowhere near his average, and Declan Hines was held to 2 points. So what they did defensively worked. They just weren't able to hit a lot of shots offensively.
And for North Fayette Valley, good performance. I mean, defensively played pretty well in this ball game tonight, holding Central to 36 points. Next broadcast Friday night, you're going to be gone.
Yeah, I'm not there Friday, but I'll be back next week.
And we'll be joined by Coach Sass on Friday nights, and we'll be in Monona, Clayton Ridge, and MFL Marmac. The Chalk Talk begins at around 5:45. Girls game time at 6:15 with the boys game to follow here on KCTN FM 100. Watch the video online, live video at kctn.com, or just go to the KCTN YouTube channel. North Fayette Valley girls and boys victorious in our game tonight. Our thanks to Trayton Moyle for running our camera tonight. Also thanks to Coach Hammond here, as well Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlight scores, and more, go to kctn.com, click on the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Our laboratory continues to offer community wellness blood testing at a low upfront cost to help save you the cost of high health insurance deductibles. This is Katie Bruning, lab manager at Veterans Memorial Hospital. Choose from our menu of wellness tests to help you monitor your health, then share the results with your provider. No doctor's order is required. Call us for an appointment.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.